And well, we are back for Championship Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are started with 8 and we are down to 4. And obviously, I'm Kingsman back from yesterday. And joining me, fresh new face, we have Simdog. How are you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely incredible. Slightly last minute, but I'm here. The show must go on, and you can't do it on your own yet, Kingsman. But I'm very excited for today. Like you said, we've started off strong. 8 teams were in, now down to 4. It's the semi-finals, and we're going to see both of them and the grand final on stream today.
Yeah, so obviously a lot to come. As now we are going to Simdog. Should we have a look at the bracket then? Should we have a look at this bracket? See what we've got in store for us today.
Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, there were some very good scores. Quite an easy one, really, to go through. Every single scoreline yesterday was 3-0. Very good work to all those who did the seeding in this tournament, you can say. So, Royal Strikers versus Team Ignition. Team Ignition came through, winning that 3-0. Error 404 versus Tram 2. Error 404 went through, winning 3-0. Next Destiny Team Silent against GG Team 3-0. And then Orange Slice versus Driving Aces. Again, 3-0.
Well, lots of sweeps, and I'm sure everyone in chat is hoping for the opposite today. And our first game will be semi-final 1, where Error 404 will play Team Ignition. Team Ignition being the only team outside of the top 4 seeds to be left. They were 5th seed. They beat the 4th seed in Royal Strikers yesterday. And Tram 2, well, they were 8th seed. Not much was expected of them, but obviously here you go. Here is your lineup. 404, Error 404 versus Team Ignition. That is your current matchup, as all teams are going to be set and ready. And, well, yesterday we saw the game bus of Team Ignition Royal Strikers on stream. I think it was 3-4-1s in that game. So, very repetitive. And, well, there's I think Error 404, they won something like 11-0, 7-1, 7-0. So they had a very easy matchup. But it's whether they can deliver that again today.
Yeah, and that's the question, of course. I mean, like you said, Team Ignition, the only team out of the top 4, but I'll know they could be putting on a very good show for us here, depending how they do. They are against the number 1 seeders, Error 404, who again, both of these teams, they won 3-0, so it could go either way. I mean, that's, of course, the classic saying, any game can go anywhere, no matter what level you're playing at. It could be a champ tournament, it could be a gold tournament, it could be RLCS, but you can't really predict these things apart from seeding. So, at first glance, you think, oh, Error 404, they've got to have this in the bag. But who knows? Team Ignition, who thought that they were even going to qualify for today?
Exactly, being the underdogs in that series. And they still managed to get that sweep over Royal Strikers. And, well, they're going to be looking to do it again against the first seed. The biggest challenge, which will give them, I think, a lot more momentum for the final. Obviously, the final will be a bit later on in the day. But it's fine. We have the time to get ready for that, as we're going to try and get all the players in the lobby soon. Obviously, maybe potentially a bit of a delay from one team, and I think people in chat might have a bit of an idea, but who knows? Once again, we can only wait for the players to get in. And, well, while we're doing that, I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet. We've got to talk a bit more that we have about the teams from the start of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can start off with Team Ignition. If we want to talk about the teams that we've got here, I mean, they wrote a lot for their play style as a team and individually. So just there's not really much that you can do to round it up quickly, apart from just saying that they're a new team. They are freshly formed, they've said. They've played together since earlier in the week with only a couple of games together to build chemistry before this tournament. So to get to this point is very good. If they can stretch it even further, potentially get themselves into a grand final, then this could be a team to watch out for, potentially playing even more tournaments such as this one. But yeah, I mean, you can see that they've already gone into so much detail on their play style. So I think their coach has definitely fully broken down many different parts of their play style. So we could definitely see a very strong performance as a team and individually from this Team Ignition side.
Yeah, exactly. And the roster they fielded yesterday was Mango, Jetix, and FaZe Jono. Yet to see Tyrion play. I think that's how you say it. I'm going to go with a guess. Yeah, he's more of a twos main, they say. So we'll have to see if that chemistry they had yesterday sticks, or they are going to give potentially a revitalized team here today. But Error 404, they have been around a bit longer, 6 to 7 months they've played as a team, and they seem to be very, very aggressive as a team. Obviously, well, they showed it, they scored the goals yesterday. They know what they need to do. And, well, they've won some small tournaments in the past. They've won a thing, and believe it or not, they have played against Team Liquid in open calls for RLCS. As a C3 team, we're going to say they won. They obviously beat Team Liquid and went on to win RLCS. But the team of Volnomics, Time N, and Tommy G did end up getting first seed in this tournament. It wasn't for beating Liquid, though. But I wonder what they could bring against a side like Team Ignition today.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself. They're almost polar opposites. One's freshly formed, only been together for not even a week yet. The other one been together for between 6 and 7 months. They've played an professional RLCS team. That's still quite impressive, that, actually. And of course, they haven't given us as much detail in their playstyle breakdown as what Team Ignition did. So we really just have to go off of this game to see how they can play. Of course, the coach for Team Ignition will be watching the stream most likely, and he will be saying, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this to break down the defense. But when Error 404, when they are playing aggressive, it's often hard for two aggressive teams to play against each other, because then you're just going to see goal after goal after goal, because there's not going to be too much defense there waiting unless you have a passive third. But again, that just sort of destroys the aggression, essentially. So two somewhat aggressive sides, it is going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah, it is. Are we going to have 6-5 games, or will both teams equal themselves out and we'll see maybe 1-0s, a few overtimes? That's something we didn't have an OT on stream yesterday. All 3-0s, all done in regulation time. Potentially that could be changed in this series today, or that might be changed again as we see Error 404 now joining the lobby, getting themselves set up and ready. And now we will just wait on Team Ignition, who were a bit late beforehand, but don't worry, we have accommodated for that. We've got a bit of just waiting now, seeing. Is there anything else you think we can talk about, Simdog, about these two teams?
Not particularly. I think we've covered all bases. I mean, apart from the fact that they, of course, both won 3-0 yesterday, all we have to say is just reminding the viewers of how this tournament goes. Once you've lost, you're out. There's no second chance. It's single elimination. So the winner goes through and the loser goes home. But it is the grand final after this. It's the semi-final number one, then you have the second one on stream afterwards, and then the grand final. All games best of 7, so not too much time for waste for both of these teams. So they've got to start strong and they've got to start quick.
Yeah, that is definitely sure. Taking game 1 and 2 in a best of 7 series it is now. That's something we should probably mention. Best of 7 now. Yesterday was best of 5, but we have switched onto a best of 7 now. So you can take that 3-game lead, but you have to continue. Obviously, GG team on stream, they pulled a better performance in their game 3. I reckon they might have taken a game 4, but obviously best of 5. Then now it's a best of 7, and well, it's teams are gonna have to show up all throughout the series. You could have some game 7, some that end in game 4, but at the end of the day, this is Rocket League, and it depends which team shows us more off the front foot.
Well, fingers crossed, Team Ignition don't take as long to start up in the game as they do to get into the lobby, because we've been waiting a while now. But yeah, I mean, again, whoever gets a good start here, you have to say they take it. I mean, again, Team Ignition, they have a coach with them. I'm not sure if Error 404 do, but if they do, then that's a level playing field. But at this rank, in my opinion, if you have a coach, then it's going to make a massive difference to your play style and the outcome of the series, especially if you lose the first 1 or 2 games, maybe going on to the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th, then you start to see it pick up a bit. Motivation from the coaches is a very big thing as well. If you have the motivation from the coach, he says you're playing well, but you need to do this, this, and this. It's about finding the right balance between the two. You can't say they're doing too good, then they become too complacent. So if they can keep their heads down and just focus on the game in front of them, then it will definitely be a very close contest.
Yeah, and well, it is going to be close, I think. Obviously, 5th seed upsetting the 4th seed yesterday. They did have a bit of an issue with a player beforehand, which might have caused a slight issue, but they still made it through. They still made the 3-0 sweep. And well, should we? Oh no, we covered that yesterday. Do not worry. I was thinking of something from about yesterday. Right, obviously 3-0 from yesterday. I believe if I'm saying this correct, Error 404 only conceded one goal in their series. So I mean, even though it's against the bottom seed team, they haven't let the defense go rampant. So they could be aggressive, but at the same time, looks like their defense might hold strong.
Yeah, and it would be good to see that as well. Team Ignition, I think they do need to come out swinging though. I think if they get the first goal or two, then Error 404, they might start to back off a bit, just to try to play damage limitation, even though they do need the goals. It's always to do with the decision making between the two teams. But if they get it right, if they make the right choice in the style of play that they want to come out with, then it will be good. I think both teams, they just need to play their own game, feel it out for a couple games, see what happens, because after game 2, we could be level.
Yeah, exactly. We could be. And talking about what we could be, I'm going to ask you, Similwood, how do you reckon this series is going to go? Obviously, we don't know much about the teams and the players, so for you, it might be like a throw on the darts board. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's completely random, really, isn't it? I haven't watched these two teams play, but in my opinion, just from seeing the breakdown, I'm a really big fan of the breakdown that we've been given from Team Ignition on their play style. So I'm going to go with Team Ignition, actually. I know they're the lowest seed right now, but you can tell that they're very committed. You can tell that they've taken a look at their play style. They've decided on the way that they want to play and how they're going to go around about doing that. So I'm going to go for them in, I'd say a 4-2. 4-2 in this best of 7.
Yeah, that does seem fair. And myself, I'm going to go Error 404, take it in a 4-1. Obviously, to first seed doesn't mean nothing. I believe Ignition are in the lobby, so all being good, we're going to tell them, send them on their way. Get the game underway. Obviously, just under 10 minutes waiting. Error 404 do join the lobby now. So we are going to get them all sorted, all in. And we are underway in the first semi-final of the big match. And well, it's a good kick of Error 404. Look for an early shot here, but it's just going to go wide as FaZe Jono bring a bit more defense. He was good at that yesterday, and it shows it on change at time and not exactly making the best play he'd have wanted. And well, it's a strong start for 404 here, but a bit shaky from both sides already.
Yeah, but there's a good chance here for Team Ignition. Bringing the ball upfield, Tommy G on the backboard. A good half it left from Jetix to go back into his corner. Will he stay with the ball? Yes, he will. Good touch up from Time, but two players there from Team Ignition managed to get it clear. Mango into the centre, no one there for the follow-up. Vote with the touch out to the side. And this is what I'm a big fan of seeing so far. The difference between the two teams in this opening minute has been the fact that there's been a player on transition for Error 404, but there was a chance there for Team Ignition, almost coming back and doing the exact opposite of what I was just saying. But can they get this ball clear? Tommy G with the shot, Mango with the save, and still level.
Yes, as you say, it's a very good start for both sides. And well, I really think this game could be decided by one goal here. It looks so close in this first opening minute. Both teams willing to attack the game, but also holding a strong line in defense. So it just wonders what they can do. Volt looks to put the ball middle, puts it over one. Tommy G isn't able to get the follow through as Jet. Looks, Tyman is the one found. Not the right side for him, but FaZe Jono able to clear it away as Ignition Mango looks to hang on to the ball now, but it's a rush challenge. And well, Mango holds on. Oh, and a bit of a mistouch in the air, but it's picked up by Jetix as the ball. Ignition looked to have a. Oh, Jono's backflipped. Happens to the best of us in all the ranks. He had a chance, backflip, and well, with 2 minutes gone, we're very equal here, and more misses across the field. It's still 0-0.
FaZe Jono trying to get the clear. Mango then up, Time in there to meet him. Good touch there again from FaZe Jono on defense. Wolf needs to get the touch down, but Jetix is there, tries to get the shot. Tommy with a pinch, a brilliant 50. Is that in? Crossbar down and out by FaZe Jono. Timing up again though. Wolf going for the 50, bouncing up still in his half. Good pass into the centre, shot down. Tommy G with another save here. Almost halfway through in this game, and I'm quite surprised that it's still 0-0. I think the aggression will start to come out from either of these teams now, but we need that opening goal. A good pinch across into the centre. Timing with the shot. Jetix there taking his time, and this is something that I'm really glad that I've seen. Both teams taking time in defence, but the double commit coming out there. But taking your time, it means that you're not rushing too much. and you can just slow it down a bit and play the way that you want to play.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what Error 404 looks to do immediately, and that's a shot off the crossbar. But Jono gets his saviour on the line. He's got a lot of them yesterday. And obviously, one thing we got taken into consideration, Error 404 have not been on stream yet. So a bit of nerve potentially going into this. Tommy G called upon onto the back lines. He gets the save. His second of the game, and we seem to have two stick-out defensive players so far in Tommy G and FaZe Jono. But Ignition keep on pushing. They're going to look to keep going as Volp and Jet get a 50 in the midfield. Tommy bangs it a long way. It's not going to go far. Is anyone up? No, there's a bit of slack in the offense from Error 404 as Jetix looks for a shot and Volp is going to get the clear now. And a bump. Finally, that's causing some disruption, but it's not going to matter as Tommy G gets it over the back line and puts in the first goal.
You had a bit of hope there for Mango. You thought, is he going to get there? He might just get there, but it's just a slight mechanical error coming out. But Tommy G and Error 404, they're not complaining whatsoever. 1-0 up in this game with 1 minute and 24 seconds left, and they'll be hoping that it stays this way heading into the latter stages of this game. They could be looking to get a second. That shot just off the crossbar out into the corner. Tommy G, the goal scorer, out on the side. A good bump there to try and keep pressure on. Timon there into the center it goes. Volpe is going to play it up high into the backboard. Timon waiting, good 50, but Jetix getting a save. Pressure still on. Tommy G with a touch. FaZe Jono finally getting this one clear.
Yeah, and Ignition, I think, might be a bit panicky after the goal, and yes, they are. Volp left with the open goal, and well, FaZe Jono misses the double tap. Jetix is too far up, and Mango just not positioned as your third man there. But Volp will not be complaining. 100 kph, slamming it home into the back of the net. 2-0, and well, at this point, it's Error 404's game to lose here, Simdog.
Well, 2-0 now. They've got that security goal, and especially in Game 1, it's important to head into Game 2 feeling good. And right now, I'm sure they are as they look to be scoring another one. Tommy G, 50 and 2 players at once. Can this ball find its way into the centre? Good 50 by Volp. Off the corner he goes. Pass down into the middle. Beautiful pass down. Timon there to finish it off. That is Game 1. Probably done and dusted here unless there is a magical comeback from Team Ignition.
Yeah, well, people be saying Ignition falling apart here, but it's just Error 404 who needed to find the back of the net and get their confidence up, I think. As well, they are taking a pretty comfortable Game 1 lead here, but Ignition gonna want to have something to say for themselves as Jono gets the ball under control, but Timon is just giving him no space there. He even gets a demo onto Jetix. Now we're going to see Tommy G and the Mango up. Tommy G getting a bit of a backwards touch there, not what he would have wanted. 10 seconds left. Jono into the midfield, and Mango finds one in. He finds probably what's more than likely going to be a consolation goal. But what you said about motivation earlier, this could do something for it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a momentum swing as well, really, and that is very crucial going into Game 2. We said that Error 404, they'll be feeling good going into Game 2 if it stays this way, but there is a goal for Team Ignition, so that swing, and they could see another one here, and they do. You know what, Kingsman? Game 1, there is a chance here. 2 seconds left. I've seen it happen before, and I'll happily see it happen again. Team Ignition, only 1 goal down now, but this kickoff is crucial.
Well, some will say if this is 3-3, Error 404 fumbling the bag, but it's a very even kickoff, and only Error 404 had someone on the cheat, and well, they put too many goals ahead, but Team Ignition, they were turning up the heat close in the latter stages of that game, and honestly, Error 404 did not look like themselves on those 2 goals.
No, they didn't. Their defense just seemed to lose its grip, essentially. They didn't know who was where. They couldn't tell the positioning. And you couldn't really see who was challenging the ball. They were trying to cut it out in midfield, but it didn't really work too well that time. So maybe Team Ignition, if they can carry on and win that midfield battle like they did towards the end of the game, then we could see a completely different game to what we saw here in Game 1.
Yeah, and well, it could be Team Ignition that take up the lead at the start. Obviously, I always thought it was going to head into a 4-1 scoreline again when Team Ignition scored their first. But they did put on more pressure, and it's good to see them put on more pressure. A side that was very aggressive, they said, putting on a show. And while Error 404, I think, will be a bit stumped that they conceded those 2 goals. And well, momentum surely behind Team Ignition going into game 2 here, Simdog.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think so. 2 late goals. Maybe they can get 1 or 2 early goals here in the second game of the series. Of course, Error 404, they're happy with the fact that they did get that 1-0 lead. But heading into game 2, Team Ignition, they'll want to win it. They'll want it more. They may not want it more than Error 404, but they'll certainly want it more than they wanted it last game. And that's what's important. They've got the momentum and hopefully the motivation as well to come out here and play more aggressive, in my opinion. I think that's what we need to see. And we see a demo coming out early, the shot from FaZe Jono, but they're just going to allow Tommy G to take possession and boom it downfield. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a goal as well.
There you go. FaZe Jono and Team Ignition started stronger, but Jetix going for boost over ball, and Timon beats all the defenders. No one there and fell. Look at early goals and momentum being behind Team Ignition. Well, flip the tables round. Error 404 take the lead, and well, it's another good kickoff for Ignition here. But Timon, he has been certainly someone to look out for Team Ignition here. He sets up Tommy G. Ball middle. Is Jono? Is anyone going to be there for Ignition? Yes, there is. Clear away from Mango by Mango. Now we're going to see him push it forward. He can't get it middle. Tommy G intercepts. And well, this is a lot more fast-paced than game 1 here. And it's very, very good and healthy for this game, I think, it's Simdog.
It is definitely, as we see a nice little shot coming out there. Tommy G out wide. Volk now into the center, trying to find the shot, but Mango making the save. But Timon, he does find another shot. The clearance wasn't good enough, and it's now 2-0 here to Error 404. This is a very good start for them.
Oh yeah, and they won't be complaining one bit. They have taken 2 goals in a minute. It took them 4 minutes to get 2 goals last time, and while momentum's clearly behind them, it's, oh my goodness, Volt almost puts in a third, and Jono could have had the team's first. But one thing I'm noticing, Simdog, is double commits all over the place. Maybe it's a bit of panic, maybe a bit of communication, but whatever it is, both teams definitely need to have a look into that. And oh no, Jono! Timon puts in a hat-trick, but Jono will not be happy. He should have got that.
Here is the aggression coming out this time, but Jono, he will be disappointed in himself, but he needs to keep his head high if him and Ignition want any chance of coming back in this game 2 here. Error 404 though, 3 goals to the good now, and still, it's only just over a minute being played. They are playing very well right now, but we just need to see more from Team Ignition.
Yeah, and we just need to see more of that game 1 defending, I think, as Volt does manage to beat, and Timon's up, and Volt, oh my goodness.
Wow.
What Error 404 is showing here is spectacular. They are putting on a show for the guests at home and saying, we ain't gonna, at this rate, I don't think they'll even lose a game. They are so strong, so confident in this thing. Ignition really gonna have to turn the gears and try and find that right gear that works for them, because obviously whatever they're doing at the minute is not working.
Tommy G out on the back wall. Good demo there from Timon, getting it into the midfield. Tommy G does beat Mango. Jetix there to play it upfield again though, but Volk just gaining possession back easily, throwing it back just as easy though too. Timon with a good 50 now out onto the side. Not too much sustained possession coming out from any of these teams right now. No one truly controlling the game, but it doesn't matter when you're just finding pot shots from far out. Volk this time onto the backbone, no one to follow, and clearance made again. I wouldn't say it's end to end, but there's just a lack of control from both of these sides.
Yeah, agreed. It's not end to end. One team takes it, and one team it's more attack versus defense. You have Team Ignition attack, then they defend. Then same with Error 404 here, as there's now Timon versus Jono. It's a good 50 for both parties, but Tommy G is quicker of the second man. And who is going to be on the ball first? Mango isn't. Yes, he is actually. A crucial demo by Jetix will stop that, and Tommy G called into action at the first available point. Volk clears it now. Can he get it over Jono? Yes, he can. And Jetix is going to be there as the last man. That defense that we were talking about, it seems to have suddenly awoken for Team Ignition here.
Yeah, but their offense needs to as well. Timon trying to play it forward, trying to get his team a 4th goal of this game 2 here. Tommy G up onto the backboard. Doubt anyone's going to be there to follow. Mango can get this ball clear, but Volk, there with an aggressive push at the side. Timon now with the 50. Anyone there? Only Jetix. Can he get the flick? He decides to opt for it, but Tommy G with a good 50. Volp up very quickly too. Good pass down into the midfield. Timon now into the corner, and this is something I'm really liking from Error 404 right now. They're not playing as individuals, just booming it upfield, such as Team Ignition are right now. But instead, they're playing it between each other. There's always a player there in transition.
Yeah, and that's what's so good about passing plays. And if they can be revitalized at this rank, they'll hit GC in no time. We can see Timon now getting a oh my goodness, getting a redirect and almost slotting it into the back of the net. What a goal that would have been. Contender for goal of the tournament, I think. But we're going to see Jono now. Oh, bit of a missed touch, but Jono saved for his sins. There's Mango. Looks to push it forward now. He's going all the way, but it's going to be cleared out now as we're going to see Jetix. Look to push it middle. Jono's there, but it's going to go wide. Mango's there. It's going to go wide. And Timon now, the goal scorer, the man, the myth. Everyone calls him the legend. As Volp now picks the ball up, but it's going to be beaten out. And well, Simdog, surely they don't throw 2 goals again.
You know, only 13 seconds left in this game. Make that 10, but the pressure is still on for Team Ignition. They're trying to get the ball clear, trying to find at least one more goal. Could they get a bit of motivation again? Like last game? No, they can this time. Timon with the save. Volp just letting that one drop to the ground. And Error 404 with a dominant showing there in this game too. Moving on into game 3, 2-0 up in the series.
And as you said, Simdog, they don't look like stopping. 3-0, 9 shots. What more can they do? As Team Ignition only had 2 and Timon saved them both. He is having a hell of a series. Stream nerves clearly have gone. They're not throwing away any goals now. They're putting on the early pressure, and it's paying off. And well done to them. They deserve a two-game lead in this at this stage.
Yeah, they certainly do. I mean, they're playing some really good Rocket League right now. Much better than I expected, actually. They're really definitely showing how high their ceiling is, really. Showing the potential that they have too. But Team Ignition, they too are showing the signs. They're not actually doing it on the field. You can see what they can do, but you're just being let down at the final seconds. They're getting the passes into the midfield, but then they're not finding the final product, the finished product. They're not finding the shot on target or the actual goal to put it into the back of the net. It's slightly unfortunate, really, because they're showing that they have the potential, but they just need that little bit of a talking to, maybe just a few things polished up, and then we'll start to see the goals flying in. I don't think it's necessarily the defense that's the issue. I just think that it's more the offense than anything.
Yeah, agreed. Offense could be an issue for both teams, but defense is crucial. That's what keeps your goal out, and we have all players in. I did say they could all go when they're ready, and well, Mango's left the match. Are we seeing a substitution? Are we seeing a change up here? I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think Mango's played quite well. Yes, we are, as we're seeing Terrarian come in now instead of Mango. They are making a substitution. Clearly, Mango's not played good enough for the team here, and he's gone out, and they are ready to go. Terrarian is in. And, well, all the Error 404 are ready to go. Will this change make any issues? Or are we having some issues potentially with joining him? Doesn't look like it, as Jetix is in. Volp is in, and both teams are in, Simdog. How will this change affect how Team Ignition play?
Well, if it's a playstyle change, that's what I'm expecting. Then we could see a bit more aggression coming out. Maybe seeing Jono and Jetix playing more upfield and Cherry and just more sitting back as a passive third maybe. But there's another double commit coming out, and already Error 404, they're carrying on. The substitution has not been proven to work right now. Again, that double commit is just unneeded.
Yeah, unneeded and, well, provided for perfectly, as Error 404 punish them. One shot, one goal. Error 404 take the lead, and, well, they're doing it again. They're taking the early goals and then saying, okay, Ignition, you can attack us now. But Ignition don't seem to have it, as Jetix gets to get the clear, and a lot of bumping between teammates now. That's not going to be good, and maybe we might see later on how the changes affect as Terrarian pulls up his first save of the series and his first appearance. Wonder what he can bring.
Right now, we need to see some goals, or at least in this situation, some defense. The flick coming out, but the save is being made. and he just did exactly what he had to do in that situation. Now they need to get the ball clear. It is Jetix out on the side, taking his time. He doesn't want to use the wall. He could have opted for the aerial route. He is going to now, but getting beat out by Timon there. Terrarian there now onto the midfield. The ball does go. Jono up to the backboard. Timon there with 0 boost to work with, but does get the clearance, but so too does Volp. It's a big clear into the corner. Jono waiting this time. 1 minute gone in this game, and Arrow 404, they're just shutting up shop.
Yeah, they are. They know that they have the goal lead, and then Ignition have only scored 2 goals that are inevitably from sloppy mistakes, and well, no sloppy mistakes from Error 404 as well. Setting up shop, they are more than ready to close this series out as Jetix not able to reach Tommy G's shot there, and well, 3:41, they already take a 2-0 lead, and they already look like they're sending their parades to the final.
Yeah, I mean, 2-0 up in game 3. They've scored 3 in the first game. They've scored 3 in the second game. And it's looking like they're going to continue on track to score 3 in the third game too. Some definitely very aggressive and good goal-scoring form coming out from this Error 404 side. Needing some defense here. Timing with the clear this time. And the demo opting to take the boost. Terrarian with the save. And he's not actually going to play the back pass. He's going to try and throw them off. I mean, he certainly threw me off trying to turn for that and take it himself. But then here is Team Ignition down the other end, trying to find a goal, and it's a much needed goal. You feel sorry for them. You can see that they can make the chances, but they just can't finish them off, can they, Kingsman?
Yeah, they can't, and well, that's crucial. As long as it's all good making the chances, but you need someone to put it in the back of the net. And Terrarian almost was the guy. Beautiful passing play between the teams, but Team Ignition not finding the net, and it would be the second straight game in a row that they have not found the net. Hopefully for them, that can change. As now Terrarian looks to get it to Jono. Oh, it's a double commit. But Error 404 play it to the wall and play the bit of a safer option. They have 2 goals up. They're basically saying to Team Ignition, come on, attack us if you're good enough. They are confident, and I like this. Is now Terrarian 50 with Volp, but Jetix is going to pick it up on the side. Jetix over 1. Volp is waiting, though. They are so composed, this Error 404 team.
Yeah, I mean, they describe themselves as an aggressive goal-scoring team, but what they forgot to mention is how good their defense is, because you just said it yourself, their defensive structure is so good, it's so hard to break through, but that is the key to them scoring goals, because they can keep that defensive position, they can transition as easily as they do here. Timon with another goal here in this series. All 3 Error 404 players have a goal in this third game.
Yeah, they do, and well, there's no standout player for them. They're basically shown, okay, as much as Timon might have been taking the spotlight, he's not the main man, and oh, Jono, you had the open net, lad. That could have been the start of something so great, but there was not to be, as Jono not having the greatest series, but I'm sure he showed yesterday this might just be an off day for him. But it's all good as Jetix demos Tommy G. Timon looks to push forward now, and that's a bit of a miss on the wall. Terrarian called into action. Well, maybe it's still a bit of nerves for the players here, as well, Team Ignition don't look like the team they were yesterday.
No, I mean, I can't comment on that. I didn't get to see them play yesterday. However, they certainly don't seem like the best that they can be. I've said it again, like I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can see what they can do, but you can't see them finishing it off. You need that final product, especially if you want to reach these grand final situations, and especially if you then consequently want to win grand final situations. But here in the semi-final, they're not doing it. So you can see why Error 404 are being so dominant as they are. 3 games in a row, where they've scored 3, and 2 games thus far in a row where they've not conceded. They'll be hoping it stays the same way. But right now, they are definitely playing so well.
Yeah, they are, and obviously this would have been a team to have a delight on stream yesterday. But obviously, well, availabilities, we can't stream them all if we want to get them out so quickly. And Tommy G has the open net. Ignition just pushing up too far, and for the first time in forever, they score 4.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how desperately they wanted the goal. It was a 3v1 on or 1v3 on defense, and Tommy G still managed to get the clear. He jumped and avoided the demo, got the clear, and then I think it was Timon who was just there to finish it off and send it home. That could be game over here in game 3. Not quite the end of the series, as there is, of course, one more game left to go, potentially, after this game. We could see Team Ignition come back and come fighting, but we need to see that fighting spirit from them now, because right now, it's just not good enough, is it? I mean, they're creating chances, getting the ball in the midfield, but then positioning is just off that tiny bit. But Error 404, they're making it as difficult as they possibly can.
And some might say, Error 404 are playing perfect Rocket League right now. No team can break them down. 9 shots, and well, I mean, in this whole tournament, they've only conceded 3 goals. If that's not a stat line to be impressed with, I don't know what will impress you, but the substitution, they've conceded more with Terrarian, but it was an Error 404 side. Very relentless in this series, and well, where do they go from this? Team Ignition have to reverse sweep. We're on for another sweep, Simdog. Honestly, this tournament is going to be full of sweeps at this rate.
I mean, it could be sweep central the way that it's going. I suppose that's a decent little headline, isn't it? I mean, so far, if this one does become a sweep, then yeah, every single game so far has been a sweep. Can that continue in the semi-final afterwards? I mean, we may be talking a bit too early. We could see Team Ignition take the next 3 games for all we know. But I think they're just having that little team talk now, trying to figure it all out, trying to break it down a little bit. But Error 404, I mean, they are fully deserving in the lead that they have right now. They are playing some really good Rocket League, and the goal scoring form is brilliant. The defensive structure is brilliant. It's an amazing watch.
Yeah, it is, and it's an amazing play for Error 404 as well, as they're playing. Oh, bit of a wait for Ignition. I will just say it go just in case. Team Ignition maybe having some issues there. I don't know. Yeah, Jono's joined, and well, clearly they need a bit longer than a minute on their team talk. But there we go. Game number 4. Here we go. We're going to see Terrarian win the kickoff now. Jetix looks to push the ball upfield. Very strong start for Team Ignition, but isn't going to go well as Terrarian pushes it back upfield. Jetix is there. Timon is going to go for it, but he's going to get a good clear. As FaZe Jono now does just have to chill out for a moment. As now Timon does get beat on the side, and Volt waits very patiently, and he gets rewarded for it. And well, we've seen Team Ignition, but oh my goodness, Error 404 almost starting off with the first goal, but looking pretty positive for Team Ignition at the moment.
Yeah, I think there's very early signs of them slowing the game down, playing differently to how they've played the last 3, and it could be working out here. The shot just not going towards the goal enough, but the difference is if you start slowing it down, Error 404, they're not going to match your pace. They're just going to play the way that they normally play, and they're going to outpace you massively. So you need to make sure that if you're slowing down, defensively, you are strong and you are defensively sound. But we could see an attack here coming from Terrarian, off into the corner, ball into the center, or just wide of Jetix there out on the sidewall. Jono is there, Demo coming out, timing this time, playing it down. Terrarian again with a clear Volt. Just getting another one. Could there be another Demo? Just missing out on this time, but still.
Oh my.
Nil.
Talking about Sweep Central, we're in Demo Central. Almost 3 or 4 demos in a time here for Error 404. As well, Jetix sat on defense. He has going to take his time, and Tommy G gets a bump. And FaZe Jono. He wanted to take over, but the ball got the better of him as Tommy G called out to play in the defense. As Timon now 50 by Terrarian, and now we're going to see Volt push it upfield. Oh, bit of a missed touch, but it opens Timon up for a shot. And with 2 minutes left, very much against the run of the play, Error 404 take the lead.
That's what I mean by what I was saying earlier. If you're playing slowly, then you need to be careful of these kinds of plays from Error 404. They were playing the way that they normally did. They moved out from defense very quickly. And in a matter of seconds, you've gone from almost scoring to having the ball in the back of your net. So again, they find themselves in a losing position, Team Ignition. But Error 404, again in the lead for what feels like the millionth time in this series. Can they keep it? Can they extend it? That ball going just wide of the defense, and Jono with a very good clearance.
Yeah, and well, Jono's doing everything he needs to for Ignition there. As now he's going to have the ball. He's going to start an attack here over Tommy G, and Volt reads it perfectly. Well, FaZe Jono has a shot. Oh, FaZe Jono is not going to put it in this time as the scoreline stays 1-0. I don't think Ignition have led a game yet, but that could change. We still have 2 minutes 20 on the clock here as we're going to see Volt get a good clear. Tommy G gets a shot here. Oh my goodness. Bit of a psycho read there. And we're going to see Timon over one. Does he get the double tap? Yes, he does. Timon putting on a display, and well, the other team in the final, if obviously Error 4 make it, must be thinking of him as the danger man.
Yeah, I mean, Timon, a beautiful goal coming out from him, and now only one away from scoring 3 in every single game that we have played in this best of 7. It's a brilliant performance from them, honestly, and Timon, yeah, he has been the goal scorer. He's been scoring consistently. Could be getting another one here. Save from Jono. Pressure still on Tommy G into the centre. Forward from Bob. And there it is. 3-0 again in this series. It has happened in every single game so far. 3 unanswered goals. Does it really take that much for Team Ignition to switch it on?
Well, clearly the Ignition doesn't want to start out. Like your car on a frosty day, it doesn't want to move. And, well, it's happening. It's happening. It's like the cookie crumble. It's the crumble effect. They've conceded 1. They concede 2 more very quickly. And, oh, my goodness, Volt. He looked to make it 3 more very quickly, but not to be. And with 100 seconds left on the clock, we are approaching death or die or do or die. Sorry, for Team Ignition, as they have not scored 3 goals in a game yet, only scored 2, and they were both in game 1. So, do Team Ignition have what it takes to turn the switch?
I know that it's an important tournament and everything, but I think death would be a bit too much of a punishment for losing this game, so I'm glad you got the same right eventually. But here we are, Volt, a minute left in this game. Could get the redirect. Terry in there to get the clear. Jono getting beat out by Timon, and the bump coming out here, and the 50. Timon, is he going to continue? He is. He's going to cut that one, pass into the midfield. Jetix there, Volt there to greet him with open arms, and 2 players there missing the ball. 50 seconds now. Jono into the centre. Can he double? No, he can't, but the ball is floating. Down it goes again, and just nothing working out here for Team Ignition.
Yeah, and well, hammer time it needs to be if they score now. Jono to Jetix. Jetix with the clear, and Tommy G picks up his saviour, and Volt looking for a redirect, but it's not going to go in. And Timon, he wants his hat-trick. He wants his hat-trick, and he gets his hat-trick. 4 goals to the good. Timon and 404 surely starting to throw a party.
I think it's safe to say that that is game, set, and match here for Error 404. Team Ignition, they were looking good at the start of the series. Granted, they conceded 3 and in both the first 2 matches, but they were looking good. They looked like they had something to work with and to fight with, but time just keeps trickling down further and further. 15 seconds left now in this 4th and most likely final game of the series. Error 404 just proving to be too good on the day. I mean, their defensive record, we spoke about their offensive record, but defensively, incredible.
Yeah, and hats off to them. They're going to keep it alive. They're going to keep going for the pain as Tommy G drops the ball down. And very convincing sweep. GG's all round, but that is the first series done. And look at those stats. Once again, 9 shots for Error 404. And, well, Ignition just didn't have it on the day. They were very good yesterday, but they didn't show that form today.
No, they didn't, and it's quite unfortunate. I was rooting for them, of course. I called a 4-2 victory for them, but boy, was I wrong. Error 404 continuing with the sweeping fashion that was going on yesterday. I think that's starting to be the theme of the tournament, really. Sweep Central, like we said. Hopefully not Demo Central. I'm not a big fan of that. But Sweep Central, go for it. We like a bit of a blowout. It's very good to see one team dominate, but at the same time, you also feel bad for the other team.
Yeah, of course. You don't want every game to be a sweep. I'm sure some teams don't want it to be, but it was very well played from both sides. Both sides were strong, but as you said, just on the day, Error 404 providing the edge in every game, and Team Ignition just not having the answer for that. But that is that first series done, and that is 1 out of 2 semi-finals. In around 10 minutes, or a bit longer, we might have semi-final 2, which will be Orange Slice versus, I believe, let me pull up the bracket on my end. It is going to be Orange Slice versus Next Destiny Team Silent. Obviously, we saw Next Destiny play on stream yesterday, very strong, and Orange Slice were able to get a sweep as well. Second seed versus third seed, let's see what they bring. But for now, we will see you in a bit. Well, welcome back. We are ready with semi-final 2. Once again, me and Simdog back here, but we've just seen a 4-0 Team Ignition going home, and Error 404 putting on their second sweep of the tournament. I mean, they're on a run, aren't they, Simdog?
Yeah, they really are. It was brilliant performance from Error 404. Team Ignition, in the first and second game, I mean, they lost 3-2 and then 3-0, but they still looked pretty good. But the 2 games after that, Error 404, they were just absolutely dominant. The defensive structure, the transitional play, and then offensively as well. Everything was almost perfect. It was really, really good from those guys. And I'm really excited to see more of them in the grand final. But of course, this is semi-final number 2. It will be Next Destiny Team Silent versus Orange Slice.
Yeah, obviously, that is all. Obviously, we have 1 finalist. We've got to have 2, though, for it to be a proper final. And Orange Slice and Next Team Destiny Silent are your contenders. So, going into the teams, let's start with our lowest ranked team in this matchup. Orange Slice. They 3-0'd their game yesterday against Driving Aces. 2 apparently quite close games, but the other one was a complete blowout. And Orange Slice are a team I've known about for a while. They've played together 2 to 3 years now, which is insane for a C2, C3 team. And they've played IGL, and they played last season in ECC. So, I mean, high standards for them. Apparently, they've never really won anything. They've just been mid-table, as I know. No career highlights. Just seems like 3 good friends, but a good bit of chaos. And, well, they're here to make a run in the tournament.
Yeah, they are. And I'm actually just seeing that that the Next Destiny Team Silent team are all between 28 and 29 years old, and they are German.
Yeah,
So
wow.
veel Glück to you guys that are playing. Best of luck, and of course Orange Slice as well. Though they've been playing casual Rocket League for about 2 to 3 years. Casual Rocket League. Compare it to Comp Rocket League. It is very, very. It will be interesting. It's a big set between the 2, of course. I mean, Next Destiny versus Team Silent. Next Destiny Team Silent, sorry. They seem like they are definitely very up for it. They seem like they're communicating a lot between each other. They're trying their hardest to get better and better at the game. And then Orange Slice, they've been playing together a lot. But again, competitive versus casual, it's very different. Orange Slice, they are seed number 3 here in this one. Next Destiny Team Silent seed number 2. So it might not be that much of a difference between the game.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, that last game, 1 versus 5, it was a sweep. But there could be a team that brings an edge today. Obviously, we saw Team Destiny on stream yesterday. They brought out a very convincing performance. But the 7th seed team, a GG team, looked a lot stronger going into that series. Obviously, they've got to win 4 now if they want to take this series. So, I mean, Orange Slice, bit stronger opponents, so they could find their match here. And, well, if they do find their match, it'll be interesting to see how far this series can go. Because obviously, Error 404 will be watching this knowing they're in the finals, knowing there's not really that much they can do to influence this. But they'll have their coach analysing everything this team do and will work through it. So, which team will make it to the grand finals, Simdog, and how will they do it?
For me, I mean, at this sort of rank, at this sort of level, knowing your team is very important, knowing how each other plays. So the fact that Orange Slice have been playing together for between 2 to 3 years, I think that says all that you need to know. I think that they're going to be on the same wavelength most of the time. So I definitely think that they are probably the ones that jump out to me the most at this point in time. But Team Silent, I'm sure that they'll definitely be able to put on a show at least. I mean, they've been teaming together for a long time as well. Next Destiny, they've been around for a while now as well. So I think it's just going to be very interesting. There's not really, without me seeing how they played yesterday, there's not really anything that I can do to break down a prediction and tell you why I think they're going to win. For me, I'm going in pretty blind. I just think that Orange Slice, the team chemistry, will probably take them to the next level.
Yeah, and well, obviously, both of these players having players that are playing RSC at the moment. Obviously, you have Purvisor for... I've said that completely wrong, I feel like. Perversa, no, there you go, that's better. Playing in Challenger, I believe, under Fort Templar. I think I got that wrong yesterday. I think a few things have changed, and obviously,
You've got that
Oliver.
wrong again.
I've got it wrong again, have I?
It's Panthera that he plays.
It's Panthera. Oh dear, I've had a nightmare. Oh well, and I know Oliver plays under Valkyrie Knights in the Challenger tier, and I know Vibs, I believe, is playing under Shadow in the Prospect tier, which is the tier below. But that does not mean there is any vast difference. And with kickoff fast approaching, my prediction, I've got to back. We've got to back Orange Slice here. They've got the team experience. They've got the chaos. They seem like they're chill, and I don't think the competitive environment will phase them that much.
No, I mean, just something I'd really like to highlight. We had all the teams before the tournament fill out a little questionnaire type sheet for us to use in this tournament. I'd just like to highlight that Orange Slice, under the end career highlights we should bring up, they've put, haha, no. Very good, very good. Maybe this could be the little tournament, maybe this could be the career highlight for them. But we have seen that every single player is now in the lobby, are they not, Kingsman?
Yeah, they are. They've all joined very quickly. So, without further ado, do we want to send them on their way? Do we want to get them going a bit early, get the rhythm into it?
Would wait a couple minutes.
Oh, could do.
Let's let them go.
Let's go. Let's send them. Send them in. Good luck. Have fun. Both teams going to need a strong sort. You have Vibs, Oliver, Whiskey, and Perversa, Feanor, and Skyfall. The same Next Destiny side that beat 3-0 GG team yesterday, and well, they're going to look for a strong start here as Feanor looks to get onto the backboard, but Whiskey, bit of a miss. Obviously, a bit of stream nerve potentially for Orange Slice. I know they've been on stream a lot playing IGL, but this is completely new stream, completely new casters, and that's a beautifully blank ball that Whiskey has not read, and Feanor, 19 seconds, Next Destiny take the lead.
Ready. Just 19 seconds into this game, we can see the counter-attack coming out. Whiskey just missing out on the touch. He just misread it, I think, but that's a very good start for Next Destiny. They'll be happy with that. Orange Slice, they know that they'll need to be getting a goal very quickly if they don't want the pressure to start piling on.
Yeah, exactly, and pressure could pile on very quickly. We saw in the game yesterday that the pressure was immense from Next Destiny when they got their rhythm. But that's a fake that's caught Vibs a bit off guard here, and Whiskey gets a beautiful demo to disrupt the play there. And he does get a banging shot towards net, and Skyfall, Myla, I don't know if it's Myla or Skyfall, but I'll say Myla for now. Myla does get to intercept that shot there as Whiskey is up. Looks for a quick shot, Feanor gonna be on the goal line as Vibs. Bit of a whiff there, open net if Whiskey can't get back, but Whiskey can get back, but Perversa still gets it past him. Oliver expecting a clear, and Perversa does it all himself.
Whiskey just caught in the midst of it again. Doesn't get a good enough touch, potentially distracting his teammate from what's going on around them. But 2-0 now to Next Destiny. Again, they're definitely going to be happy with the 2-goal cushion, but it could tilt to one here as Oliver, he gets the flick of the touch come out from Perversa. Yes, it can this time, and so can the counter-attack. He gets one touch, Vibs, he needs to get back, but he can't. It was 2, but now it's 3.
Well, talk about a strong start. Perversa is giving it to you. 2 goals from him very quickly. Orange Slice, maybe a bit of a wake-up call needed, but it's only game 1. They might have a bit of stream nerves, as I've said, but it's going to depend how this game turns out as Myla goes up for it now. He looks to put it mid. Feanor's there, and the passing plays are on point. Oliver should have saved it, but the passing plays Next Destiny are putting on a show here and looking like they're going to run away with game 1.
This feels more like a 0-second score rather than a 1 minute and 20 seconds gone score. 4-0 inside that time frame. Absolutely damning. Incredible here from Next Destiny. I can't believe what we're seeing right now. Their passing and the team chemistry is just so good. I'm not sure what I truly expected from Orange Slice, but I can tell you that it certainly is not it.
Yeah, it's not, and well, they're going to need to find something out of their inventory. Maybe go back into the orange, put the Slice back, and reiterate what their plan is. because this is clearly not it from Vibs, and well, Whiskey is going to get a good 50, but Myla is going to be there, and Vibs with the interception. Oliver looks for a follow-up. It's a good 50 with Feanor, but Perversa is there with a shot. Vibs with the save, and there's a demo onto Whiskey, but that's a bit wide, and Vibs can relax for a bit, maybe not, as the ball goes middle, and Oliver, this is it, and Feanor gets the clear away. Perversa gets the ball. It's a good 50 past Whiskey, but what a clear from Vibs, and what a 50 from Oliver. And now they look to push it downfield, but it's a demo onto Oliver. And as well, very much next Destiny attack versus Orange Slice defense at this point.
My question is, what defense? No offense to them,
Oh,
but they've conceded 4, and we're halfway gone now. And I understand that is probably ruthless from me, but in all 4 goals that they've conceded, they could have done so much better. And even though I'm being harsh, I mean it with good intent. I want them to do better. It's upsetting that I'm not seeing them do better. But there is a good clearance here, coming off the corner, down into the centre where Fina is waiting, passing to the centre. Vibs trying to find the shot. This time it's on to Whiskey. Can Mila make the save? Yes, they can. Can they get the clearance too? Onto the side they go. 50'd out by Oliver. That one going towards Perversa with a very good touch. Again, Whiskey touch to the side. And what I want to see at the rest of this game from Orange Slice is more of this. More sustained pressure, more pressure in the opposition half, more actual passes to where a teammate is waiting. Beautiful double touch from Vibs and a great finish from Oliver. Please, Orange Slice, give me more.
well, you slate them and they'll give you a result indeed. They score their first goal of the series. And I think I might have found it, Simborg. I think I might have found why they weren't so good at the start and why they conceded a lot. Whiskey is wearing a Welsh flag. We know Wales aren't very successful in sports. Come on now. He's absolutely throwing the momentum just by wearing the Welsh flag. But it's a good clear from him as Myla looks to get it middle. Feanor looks to do something. Myla looks to be there, but it isn't, and it looks like once again, it's a good save again from Whiskey, to be fair. I've slated the Welsh flag he's got, but he's starting to make moves upfield now. Vibs looks for a 50. Oliver's there, and it's a quick shot into the top corner by Feanor. What a save from him, and that's going to be a clear defense, and with a minute left, time might just be of the short, too short for Orange Slice here.
Yeah, well, I mean, next Destiny, I don't think they'll be too upset with the fact that they've conceded. A clean sheet would have been nice, of course, but there's still time for them to get more goals. Is Fina going to stay with this one? He is. He's still got his flip. Decides not to use it. Mila this time. Touch high. Oliver missing out. Can he get the touch into the centre? Mila, no, not this time. Perversa now trying to get past Whiskey, but Whiskey and Vibs both there together. Touch forward. Mila with the cutout. 30 seconds left on the clock, and still no more goals in this game.
Yeah, and well, it's really Orange Slice, not much they can do. They conceded too much too early. And one thing I will say I've noticed, oh my goodness, I've just almost seen Vibs get a redirect there. One thing I've noticed, 2 of them are wearing the orange on the top of the cars for Orange Slice, so that is quite funny, as now Perversa looks for a redirect too high, and Oliver's going to get a clear, and the ball is just going to drop. Next Destiny, strong start, and a strong game 1 result.
See, for me, after those 4 goals went in for next Destiny, that's where Orange Slice decided to play some Rocket League. If you forgot about the minute and 20 seconds that they played, you'd think Orange Slice were absolutely dominant. They had the more shots within the rest of the game. They had more possession within the rest of the game, more pressure as well, you would have to say. But next Destiny, it was that opening minute and 20 seconds where they were absolutely flying. Passes were being made, good clearances were being made, balls into the centre, just overloading the Orange Slice defense. They left them in no man's land, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, and that was the difference here in this game 1.
Yeah, it was, and as you said, if you can slate the players a bit more in Orange Slice, maybe they'll score more. Maybe this is how it works, but it was a shaky minute 20, and I don't think they want a repeat of that. So, Orange Slice, you showed us what you had. You technically, if you want to go halftime, you won 1-0. Can you do that again in another game though, in full 5 minutes? Because game 1, a bit of nerves, potentially a bit of rust from the players, and well, we're gonna get into the next game here. Obviously, all players need to line the field. So I'm just gonna send them. Gotta tell them, go whenever. You don't need to wait for me. I do not control you. We want to see some Rocket League. And here we go. Game number 2 underway.
Game number 2, 1-0 Next Destiny. And 1-0 Next Destiny in game 2 as well. I mean, I didn't exactly mean for it to come out that way, but I'll take it.
Well, Simdog is now from the future, ladies and gentlemen. And anything you want to know about that's going to happen this year, you can ask him. But not the greatest start for Orange Slice. 1-0 already. And, well, they only scored 1 in the last game. But they're going to score 2 here. Whiskey, after a brilliant bump from Vibs. And what a response. Vibs on the turnaround smashes Feyenoord. And Whiskey scores 1 perfectly down the middle. Well, game not over, it's 1-1.
Yeah, that bump was crucial, and Orange Slice, they'll be very happy that you got that equalising goal almost as quickly as they conceded the first. They could be getting a second one here. Whiskey is up. He does get 1 touch, not too much direction on it though. But Orange Slice, definitely a bit of motivation going into the rest of this game.
Yeah, exactly, and they must feel good about themselves. After as Feyenoord looks to the ball middle, it's gonna be beaten out by Oliver. And Oliver looks to do something here, 50-50 with Myla. As then it's a clear from Whiskey all the way to the Next Destiny half, where Feyenoord is waiting politely and carefully. And that ball is middle, but Myla gets a perfect clear all the way out to the Orange Slice side, as they have to be careful now. Vibs with a good 50. Feyenoord with a miss, and Whiskey picks up the scraps of that as Myla picks it up again. As Oliver back to Myla. They're playing a bit of a 1-2 game here. Myla back middle, and that's going to be... Oh my goodness, Oliver with a save. And, well, Next Destiny have a string of attacks. But it's Orange Slice now on the counter. What a flick from Oliver. 2-1 Orange Slice. What a play.
Against the run of play, you have to say, but Oliver with a full flick there. Good direction, good power, past the defense, caught him flat-footed. 2-1 here to Orange Slice. I'm sure that not Olivia, but Oliver will be very happy with that.
Yeah, Olivia will be cheering, I'm sure, from the crowd. If there's an Olivia in the crowd, I don't know. But Vibs does manage to beat Perversa here. Oliver gets bumped, but Orange Slice keep a lead, and it's the first one they've had this series. Minute 30's gone, they've only conceded 1. I'm sure they'll be proud of themselves and what they can bring. Now as Vibs beats 1, Oliver's up, the passing plays are there now. They've gone from a team that looked out of it after a minute last game to this game. Very much looking like the better side here, but that's almost cast the curse, Simdog.
And we don't want any of them, do we? But it is going to be Myla looking for a goal, because that is what Next Destiny want. Fina out on the side, Oliver there to meet, but getting beat in the process. Fina trying to go for the demo on Whiskey. Perversa chasing back, needs to be Oliver. Does get the demo, but Oliver with the touch into the centre. Whiskey there. Strange, but good 50 between him and Mila. Perversa waiting goal, going for the 50 this time, getting the save on the board. Oliver keeping the pressure alive here for Orange Slice, trying to find the touch up high into the centre where Mila is. Fina now going for the touch out wide, going to get the double, maybe just missing out on that one. Halfway through this game in Orange Slice, they're growing more and more comfortable. Big booming clear here from Fina. Can there be a touch into the centre? There can, but no follow-up found.
Well, if there's any game that could go to Game 7, Simdog, I think it's going to be this one. As that's a shot from Whiskey, but it's not going to be received. Oliver up quickly, and oh, he's found Vibs. Oh my goodness. The passing plays are coming out from Orange Slice. Whiskey can't finish it off the crossbar, but oh my goodness, I say Game 7. But where was this Orange Slice in Game 1? Where have they come from? They are suddenly steamrolling it seems.
Honestly, I mean, Game 1 was entertaining from a neutral perspective, but this one's even more entertaining for both of these teams here. I mean, it's 2-1 to Orange Slice currently, but Next Destiny, they are still finding the chances, but just missing their target. Here is Oliver, shot from wide, save being made this time from Perversa. Mila trying to go for the solo play, past Vibs this time. Whiskey there, trying to get the 50 in the corner. Fina with the shot, and saved again by Oliver. Oliver is actually everywhere right now.
He is everywhere on the field. Oliver doing the most, some would say. And I'm sure Olivia will be in the crowd cheering him on somewhere as Vibs looks to push it middle. Oh, what a pass from Vibs as Oliver not able to turn it goalwards. And well, this is a hell of a team performance as Whiskey has to be gotten rid of. He's got the Welsh flag. He's got to go, but he is back now with a very nice shot. But Feyenoord picks it up and looks for an aerial play of his own. He goes for it now. Flip reset isn't going to get it, but this is very good from both teams.
Yeah, it is, and you really feel like there's still a goal left in this game. You feel like it's not going to stop at any minute, that there is going to be one more chance, and with 40 seconds, there's definitely enough time for that, as Mila just missing out on that ball. Perversa going up early, even as last man, that ball might just drop straight down. Bump maybe, Demo, shot coming in, just wide of the target, but Mila keeping the pressure on. Oliver with the touch, Mila again up in the air, shot on target, save again, down into the centre, and there is the goal.
Yeah, Simdog called it. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it. Need anything for 22-3, Simdog will be your man. But Feyenoord is going to put one in, and 2-2. After Orange Slice having the most possession upfield, it's turned on its head. Next Destiny are looking at a 2-game advantage. Vibs now, a bit of a mysterial, but Whiskey is going to beat Feyenoord. With Vibs back down to Oliver. Oliver finds through the gap. Oliver's going everywhere. Oliver's going crazy. And Vibs isn't going to be there. Perversa's not going to put it in his own net. Oh my goodness. Too much talking at once. And overtime, our first one of the tournament.
Yeah, first one of the tournament, but depending the way that this game goes here in overtime, could we still see the sweep consecutive run going ahead as Oliver gets the dunk, but the shot just wide of the target. Whiskey playing it off of Oliver, and the shot coming in. Perversa just getting there, and that was almost game over here in game 2. We could have gone into game 3 level. Still the chance for that, of course. Touch here from Whiskey. It's a big touch. Vibs there with the redirect, the save, just sending it wide and making the other opposition player awkward. But Feyenoord, not too much boost to it. We're playing it into the centre to Mila. No boost again. And it just feels like that could have been the pass to open up the doorway to a goal.
Yeah, it could have been. But I don't count Orange Slice out. Even if they lose this game, they have a... I don't think this is a sweep regardless. Orange Slice have turned a notch here. Something Team Ignition couldn't do in that series. They've turned something, and they're finding an opening here as Oliver going everywhere. He is everywhere, they say. But Whiskey looks for a shot as a light touch, and Perversa gets it. But Oliver, the man on the goal, and Vibs is going to clear it this time. Whiskey, this is end-to-end stuff here, Simdog. Which team is going to take it? I can't call it.
I'm not making any more predictions. I don't want to ruin the consecutive streak. But here is Feyenoord out on the side, getting the fake pass. Vibs touching to the centre. Whiskey getting a save on the board. Mila just going to send it high. Can it get past one? Yes, it can, but not past two, as they're just retreating back to their own half, trying to drag the opposition out into their half. Mila this time getting the 50. Perversa getting the shot. Whiskey with the shot this time though, but no boost here for Feyenoord. Going to have to back off, getting the mid boost. Mila trying to get the save, but a demo instead. No touch to be found again. Oliver this time. 2 minutes gone in the overtime. Oliver with the fake.
Oh!
3-2 to Orange Slice, heading into game 3 level.
Yeah, Oliver, he knew what he had to do. He dunked Perversa perfectly, and nothing anyone could do about it. And Orange Slice give us our first 1-1. Wow, what a game.
A wonderful game, absolutely incredible. Yeah, I mean, Orange Slice, we didn't see the best of them at all in that first game of this series, but heading into game 3, it's all tied at 1-1, and that is the Orange Slice that I want to see more of. Oliver was absolutely everywhere from the start of the game to the end.
Yeah, he was, and well, didn't his team deserve that then? 13 shots, and they had 6 saves as well. Only 8 shots for Next Destiny, but they did have 8 saves. So, I mean, it's very interchangeable, this game. I can see if any game was to go to Game 7, it would be this one. But momentum looks to be behind Orange Slice after that one. And, well, they could push on now, or Next Destiny could crush it. Game 3 and 4, most crucial here, because if it goes into 3-1, I'd say that team takes it. 2-2, any team's game.
Yeah, I mean, we want a close game. We really do. It's good to see two teams. Obviously, there's nothing separating the two between seeding. It's number 2 and number 3. This is the kind of game that we want to see, a closely contested game where anyone can take it at any moment. And that overtime proved it. I mean, you had some chances from Next Destiny. You had chances from Orange Slice. In the end, it was Orange Slice that took it. But will Next Destiny take it on the chin and come back better in this game 3?
Only time will tell. This is a good kickoff for Oliver. And Vibs was looking for a redirect there. Vibs is going off with these redirects. And Perversa now gets a ceiling pinch. Are we in a freestyle 3v3 or are we in a normal 3v3? Honestly, both of these teams looks like they're going for freestyles everywhere. As Vibs looks to find the ball middle. He gets a 50 straight, almost goes straight over Whiskey. As Feyenoord demos Oliver, he doesn't want Oliver to be everywhere. He wants Oliver to be just unalived for a short bit. And well, 30 seconds in, Orange Slice all over Next Destiny here.
Yeah, it's some really good pressure right now from Orange Slice, carrying on this game 3 like they did in game 2. Vibs going to try and cut this one out early, doesn't work out. Mila this time with a banging clearance. Whiskey with the touch, out into the corner he goes. Might be a shot here from Perversa, there was, but Whiskey gets the save. Feyenoord up onto the backboard, no double touch being found as Whiskey gets a good touch away, but Mila keeping the pressure on. Oliver with a huge clearance just to relieve some sort of pressure from his half.
Yeah, and that's what you like when you're stuck in defense for so long, such a big clear. And Vibs is going to be so vital on the back line there, making a brilliant clear. And Feyenoord looks to keep the pressure going here as Myla's up. Myla gets a shot and no chance. Whiskey saves it. Top corner. Myla puts it in. 1-0 Next Destiny.
That shot is almost perfection. In fact, I think that is perfection. Look up perfection in the dictionary right now. Does it say Myla's shot? Because that was absolutely incredible. I don't think you could have got any more top corner than that. Now, Next Destiny are ahead in this game 3. They could be going ahead by even more. The shot coming in from Myla again. Oliver with the save. This time, Perversa beating out Vibs, but it still goes backwards. Feyenoord this time out to the side. Mila gets demoed. Could be a shot here coming from Whiskey. There is, but Perversa with the save.
Yeah, and I must say Orange Slice did have the best possession so far at this game, but Next Destiny are the team that takes the lead. And well, Oliver looks to build up from the back. Whiskey looks for the redirect. Oliver did get the flick, but it's going to be time as Feyenoord clears it long. And well, Simdog, this game could go either way. And oh my goodness, Oliver with a save. And well, 2:50 left. Both teams still in this.
Yeah, it is 1-0 to Next Destiny. That's the important thing, because they like to play when they have the lead. If they've conceded first, then you start seeing them playing a bit, not necessarily shaky, but they just can't find the chances. They can't find the shots from far out like they have done in this game so far. There could be another one here for Mila as another beautiful 50 comes in there. Perversa onto the back ball, looking for the double touch, just going wrong way of the net though. That is unlucky again. There was another big chance. A bit of a double commit here. Vibs trying to play it up. This time into the centre it goes. Mila and Feyenoord both there for the same ball. Oliver with the touch this time down it goes, and again another massive clearance coming out from Next Destiny. They keep doing the same thing, but it works because it gives them pressure, it gives them chances, gives them opportunity.
Yeah, but Oliver with another save of his own as Whiskey booms it, but Myla Skyfall is the player found there. It's Vibs versus Myla, and Vibs, what a 50 for him as Feyenoord takes control now. Takes more control, fakes there, and Vibs and Perversa 50 in the midfield. Perversa, he's playing a good little game himself as he looks to get it middle now, but Oliver is going to clear it away as we're going to see Whiskey versus Sky Myla even on the side. I keep alterating for some reason, but that's a ball middle, and Feyenoord is going to be there. Long clear, keeps happening, but it keeps working, Simdog. They clearly have found the strategies for success here.
Especially with that early lead, they just don't want to have any chances of scoring or being scored on in their half. Sorry, they want to get rid of that ball at the earliest opportunity. Just like we're seeing another one here. Perversa, he's at the midfield line, but he's still going for the demo and going for the brooming clear. There's another chance here. Vibs needs to get a touch. Myla into the centre. Vibs with another crucial one, but here is Myla. Vibs again. These two were. It was like a bit of tug of war then.
Yeah, it was, and well, there's only going to be one winner in the end, and what a demo! What a play, but it's still kept out of the net. How has that been kept out of the net? I do not know. I will never know, and Whiskey is going to get an epic save and keep it out as well as Myla puts it back middle. Orange Slice on the back foot, but their back foot is firmly on the ground here.
It truly is. I mean, there's still nothing being scored. It's been 1-0 from rather early on, you have to say. Next Destiny still with the lead. Orange Slice, they don't look like scoring as much as they have in the previous game, but their defense is incredible right now. They've only got one shot to the name, and there's only 6 seconds left. They need to get at least one more on the board to have a chance, but instead, it could be Mila and Next Destiny looking to score themselves. That ball just going to drop, and instead it stays 1-0. Next Destiny going to the next game 2-1 up.
Well, that was a very close game. Orange Slice had the start attack, but they just fizzled it down a bit. They had to defend. Next Destiny came out the stronger team, and I like that. They did a good job on that. As well, Milo will get the, well, what would be the definition of a perfect shot into the top corner, and well, game 4 could be more crucial than ever. Because Next Destiny take it, you're suddenly 3-1, and Orange Slice are thinking, alright, we've got to get 3 games in a row. But if it's 2-2, any team's game.
Yeah, it really is. So, I mean, as you said it yourself, if we do see Orange Slice take the next one, then it's happy days for them. But if they lose the next one, Next Destiny, they're licking their lips because they think that they're 1 game away. Orange Slice, they might be sweating a bit. They might need to bring a towel because it will be getting sweaty if they go 2 games down. They need to win the next one to have just a bit of nice security going into the 5th game of the series. Sorry.
Not forgetting it's the best of 7. But we move. All players going to do that. And well, we're going to see now. Which team is going to take the advantage? Will it be neither, or will it be Next Destiny? Orange Slice, they need to make a statement, and they need to make it fast.
I'm sorry, were you about to say they need to make it quack? Because it seemed like you were going along that kind of line.
Quick and fast.
Okay, quast, I think, is more
Quast.
appropriate then. Oliver coming out with an early shot there. Vibs, he will keep the pressure up here, as we do unfortunately miss the opening 15 seconds because of my stupid antics. Here is a chance again here. Whiskey with the flick into the centre. Oliver there, going for the fake. Oh, wow. That is rude. That is just rude, Oliver.
Honestly, Oliver, you are cheeky. You are cheeky, lad. He knows what he's done. He'll be laughing as Orange Slice take the lead in probably what is going to be the most crucial game of the series. Except obviously if this goes to game 7, then that is very crucial. But very good as Orange Slice take the lead.
Yeah, they do. It's an important one. I mean, we saw it last game, an somewhat early lead coming out from Next Destiny, and there just couldn't be a chance at all for Orange Slice.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. It doesn't matter. Next Destiny, I couldn't even see Feyenoord next to Vibs. That's how out of the question I thought that they would have been, but they were there. A beautiful pass and a beautiful finish. Vibs caught flat-footed again, and all of a sudden, it's practically 0-0.
Yeah, it is, and well, we're going to see a 0-0 goal, basically a 0-0 scoreline, but it's 1-1. Orange Slice showing that they have some form of motivation as Whiskey takes control of the ball. He's going up for an aerial. He can't get a touch down middle though. Feyenoord, good 50 with Vibs. Myla, another 50. We're playing 50s now as Perversa gets a brilliant shot by Oliver on the goal line. Did you see the little one running across the goal line to try and get the demo? Sadly for them, it did not. As Feyenoord puts it on net, the demo doesn't matter. Next Destiny take the lead, and well, they're taking it to Orange Slice now.
It's 2 from Feyenoord. It's 2 for Next Destiny. Over a minute and 10-15 seconds played. Just 3 minutes and 40 left. Still so much time left in the game for Orange Slice. But we saw how good both defenses were last game. Will we see something that resembles the same here in game 4? Currently 2-0 in the series scoreline to 2-1, in the series scoreline to Next Destiny. Currently 2-1 in the game scoreline as well. So maybe we could see something good coming for them in this one.
Yeah, we could, and well, we're gonna see Orange Slice with a chance, but it's off the post, and well, I think this is the most competitive series we've had as Vibs puts it towards the corner, bounces out, he looks for a 50 of Perverser, but Perverser is too powerful, as now Oliver gets a redirect downfield, it goes long and wide as now Feanor. Good shot from, I believe it was Whiskey, as Vibs looks to get it down middle. Vibs beats Feanor. Is anyone up? No, Myla is, but it's not for Orange Slice. As Next Destiny hold the lead, and Vibs with a very good cutout play, but he is got rid of for his demo. Oh my goodness, double demo, opens the goal line, but oh my goodness, Vibs has recovered perfectly, and he could give Orange Slice the lead here. How has Vibs done that?
That was absolutely incredible from Vibs to get back at that speed and make the save, and then be able to put yourself in a position where you can counter-attack and create somewhat of an opportunity, as they are doing here. Whiskey with the shot, and it's 2-2 just like that. They didn't give up possession. They cut that ball off. They didn't let it go back into their own half, and there is the goal to pay them their dues.
Yeah, the Jews, okay, I've never heard that saying before, threw me off a bit, but 2-2, we're back at basically 0-0, as we like to say, as Milo with a quick shot, that could just be in, oh my goodness it is. What's happened to Vibs? He's gone from defensive masterclass to, I don't really know, I think oh no, okay, that's it, he's been bumped by Feanor, okay. Feanor with the plays off the ball, I've missed it, and well, Vibs isn't going to be too happy about that, as Next Destiny regain the lead for the second time this series.
Yeah, and they'll be happy with that. Next Destiny. Orange Slice, on the other hand, very, very upset. But Feanor have been involved in all 3 goals here in this game 4, and they'll be hoping that they can continue this way here, as Perverser gets a touch high onto the back ball, looking for the double. Off to the right side it goes, but too far. Myla, trying to find that touch to cut out that ball in the midfield. Feanor just missing out slightly. Pressure coming on from Vibs. Touch into the corner, into the centre now as well, but nothing found. Oliver keeping the pressure on, not letting the ball escape into their half. Vibs this time, it's his turn to try and find a shot. Feanor with the save. A minute and a half left, almost down to the latter stages of the game. Still only 1 goal between these 2 teams.
Yeah, and well, Next Destiny will happily take a 3-1 lead, especially considering the games are so close. But I wouldn't be surprised if Orange Slice went 3-2 or even 3-3 in this series if Next Destiny take this game, as this is one hell of a series, and this is what the tournament is all about. The close games, and Whiskey just shy of a goal. The goal now for Orange Slice will probably be the most crucial they've scored this tournament. And well, time's ticking away, and surely Next Destiny might want to just set up shop here and just relax on the offense and not overcommit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea, but 40 seconds left. There's still some time to score, as they might do here. Vibs with a very good controlled save there, trying to get the boost, missing out. The shot coming in. Oliver this time having to make the save. Out it goes by Whiskey. Shot from Perverser. Vibs, and there is another one. Instead of it being Next Destiny shutting up shop, it's Orange Slice instead, playing damage limitation rather than trying to find the goal. Counter-attack Rocket League may be the way to go, as we do see Whiskey trying to make the challenge. Myla there to try and get it in. Feanor this time down into the centre, going for the second touch themselves. 5 seconds left on the clock. Still 3-2 in this game. Oliver this time, and another big clearance from Perverser. That one, 0 seconds on the clock. Vibs needs to keep it up, but this one's going to go down. Mila keeping it up instead. Feanor this time shot. Clearance maybe coming out from Whiskey. 0 boost left. Vibs touch into the centre. Is there a chance here? Mila with a very crucial touch, and that ball is finally down.
There would have been someone to blame for Next Destiny if that had gone in, because someone kept it up. I think it was Myla who dropped it and kept it up. But Orange Slice, they looked like they were going to score again. 9 shots for them. And I mean, they just hit the post too much. The post being their enemy. But 3-1, Next Destiny are on match point. And I mean, anything could happen. This series could go 3-2, 3-3. It's so close to call. I love it.
It was really good, yeah. I mean, again, you really don't know what's going to happen between the two of these teams. Uh, Sorry, it was definitely a very good performance from Next Destiny. Orange Slice very good as well. Defensively, they really had to show what they can do in the defensive end of things towards the end of the game, which was quite weird, really. You thought that Next Destiny might decide to shut up shop. You thought that they might decide to try to just stop themselves conceding, but instead it was Orange Slice. But that's good from Next Destiny. They decided to play as the aggressor. They decided to be the ones forcing the shots on Orange Slice, meaning that they would not face ones themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And well, match point, Next Destiny, Orange Slice are going to look to want to stay in this series. And well, they're obviously, I was just thinking, Next Destiny are going to be warm going into the finals at this rate. They've played a best of 7 against a very strong Orange Slice side. And well, that might be catch Orange 04, but we're still on this series. Game number 5. 3-1 Next Destiny. Match point for them, and well, a demo already onto Perversa as Oliver looks to claim the ball. Feyenoord with the ball middle, but there's no one there. The demo being crucial for Orange Slice here as Oliver and Whiskey both commit, and oh no, the door's been left open. 17 seconds. Myla gives Next Destiny the lead.
That is not what you want when you are chasing the series. This is the final game, potentially, of the series here for both of these teams. So 1-0 to Next Destiny. It's absolutely joyous for them. But for Orange Slice, oh, it's just so upsetting.
Yeah, it is. They are on the back foot already. As now Whiskey and Vibs, a bit of a pinch there. Not going to go far, but Whiskey does get it middle. Oliver is there, but it's going to be a 50, and Vibs, not the shot he would have wanted. And well, that's a clear ball away as Whiskey gets it middle. Perversa looks for his chance, and well, it is not to be. As well, Myla gets the clear. Vibs is going to recover it. Vibs looks to do it all here. As now we're going to see Perversa boom it downfield. And Myla looks for the clear head. Perversa and Whiskey pulls off the save. And well, we're only a minute in, Slim Dog, and well, what a game this has been. But Orange Slice need to attack the ball more.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's a minute gone. They need to try and find something to get back into this game. Otherwise, it's going to be a dangerous potential final game for them. Here is Oliver, though, out on the side, just playing it straight to Feyenoord, though. Whiskey this time up into the centre. Mila and Vibs there trying to challenge Oliver this time. Shot on target. Feyenoord and Vibs, they're trying to force this ball into the opposition's net right now. But Next Destiny, they're standing strong. And there's a big clearance there as well. Oliver again there to meet it, though. Nothing really too dangerous from either of these sides as we are heading close to just 3 minutes left.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, Next Destiny don't need to do much. They have a lead, and well, they are going to do something though, as Perversa flicks the last man. 2 goals, 2 minutes. They're slowly getting the party bells ready.
Yeah, I mean, 2 goals to the good now. We have seen Orange Slice score more than 2, of course, in this series and in this tournament, but they need to do it desperately here because it's dangerous times for them. But Next Destiny, they are very, very happy right now. They will definitely be happy with a 2-0 lead, potentially 3 here. Pass down midfield, no one there to receive it. Oliver getting a good touch here, needs to get the follow-up too, just jumping a bit too awkwardly. Mila on the backboard, trying to get the touch, centre, double touch, and again, just no one there to return the favour and turn it home.
Yeah, that was almost a counter-tap for us, but almost a brilliant double tap up the other end. Honestly, this game is end-to-end, but now Myla booms it, relieves the pressure, but does miss the middle ball. And Oliver can chill a bit, but Whiskey takes it off his hands, says, "Don't worry, sir, you have no problems." Says Vibs gets a clear long. Myla looks for a bang, gets it. Whiskey pre-jump, but oh, Oliver's not gonna get it. 3-0, 3 minutes. Surely this is game. Not I won't say game over, but practically momentum is completely with Next Destiny. There might not be a way back.
Well, 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. 3-0 on the scoreboard. It's not looking good right now here for Orange Slice, but for Next Destiny, it's looking very good. They need to keep this clean sheet to play with full confidence up towards the final. It's going to be dangerous. Orange Slice, show us what you've got now more than ever. But there could be a chance here for Feanor, trying to go for the bump on Oliver. It was Perversa. Feanor again keeping up there. 50 with Oliver, bounce towards Vibs. Big clearance, but Perversa there comfortably. Very good first touch. Very good second touch. Very good third, fourth, and potentially fifth here as they try and get it down onto the net, onto the backboard. Almost perfect play from Perversa.
Versus had not much spotlight in this series. He's saying, hello, I can do this, believe it or not. And he almost pulls out probably would have been another goal of the tournament. Obviously trying to take it off. In the semi-finals have been full of action, full of almost beautiful mechanic goals. Oliver bangs it. Vibs not found though. Sounds like George not found. It's Vibs not found. As now we're going to see Oliver defending Feanor. What a save from him off the post. And a minute left. Orange Slice need to get a shot or two into the net here if they have any chance. And well, Oliver and Whiskey. Oh my goodness. Let's say they're clearly listening. Doesn't seem it. And what a save that is from Perversa. 3 saves for him, and it keeps his team in it.
Yeah, really good there. Really good defense from Next Destiny. That is what they need right now, and it's also what they'll need in the final, where Error 404 will be waiting. 30 seconds left on the clock, and you have to think that that goal could be game, set, and match here in this second semi-final. 4-0 now to Next Destiny, and only 30 seconds left. Orange Slice, they seem like they have just crumbled.
Well, crumbled would be it. They've crumbled and they've fallen. Oh well, it's going to be a problem. As well, 4 goals in 30 seconds doesn't normally happen. At least Orange Slice can go out of this proud. They've taken a game. No team that has lost has done that yet. And Oliver looking for a consolation goal, but Myla gonna pick it up. And well, Next Destiny have cleaned this series up very well. After losing the game, I thought the momentum would be behind them. But clearly, they've pushed on and found an inner switch that absolutely has outdone Orange Slice. And they will be going home. And well, GG's all round. What a series. And well, 4-1, I think, could have been 4-2, 4-3. What a series. Well played, Next Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, 4-1. It's a surprising result, really, in the long run. When you think about how close the previous games were, Orange Slice, they were definitely playing so well. But it just wasn't enough. They definitely put up an incredible fight, but it will be Next Destiny moving on to the grand finals to face Error 404.
Yeah, and well, there's going to be more about that series soon enough, but we have been given an impressive tournament so far. Started off with the quarters yesterday, all sweeps. Today we've had 2 semi-finals where Error 404 did knock out Team Ignition 4-0, best of 7, I know. They managed to 4-0. That in itself is crazy. And well, Orange Slice go out 4-1 here. They took a game first in the tournament. But in about 10-20 minutes time, we'll be back with the grand finals. Error 404 versus Next Destiny. First seed versus second seed. You can't get more exciting than that. We'll see you in a bit. ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It might just be me, but I'm still here, going strong and well. Grand finals time. We've gone all the way from yesterday to having 8 teams still in the mix. And now, we only have 2. And well, what a run both of these teams have had, ladies and gentlemen. We have had Next Destiny Team Silent knocking out GG Team on Saturday, and also knocking out Orange Slice and 404 Esports, knocking out Team Ignition along with oh god, I'm gonna get this wrong, along with Tram 2. There we go. Both teams on a roll. Both teams have momentum. The only team to drop a game so far will be Next Team Destiny, who are still going very, very strong. First seed versus second seed for the Big Top Bash Championship. The first ever. They get to go into the next one, being the reigning champions. And well, doesn't that go with a title in hand? A lot of pressure on both teams here to put on a performance. And well, we're going to have to hope both teams can do that. Both teams really need to put in a shift here, as obviously we all know what Rocket League's like. It can be one game to the other. Error 404 have not played for an hour and a half, and Next Destiny have come out half an hour ago from a 4-1 game against Orange Slice. They knocked out the third seed. So I mean, you cannot complain if you are either side. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that we are in for one hell of a game. Just to go over the teams before we get into it. Team Next Destiny Silent. They formed in May 2021, I believe, and the roster is between 28 and 29 years old. So we're seeing a lot of these teams that are getting younger in age. This is quite an old team, 28, 29. You don't normally see that, but here we are now. They are doing very good. They've played Perversa, Feyenoord, and Myla Skyline all the way throughout, and that team has been very good. But the team has done better, Arrow 404. They've been together 6 to 7 months. You have Timon, Tommy, and Volmonix. They are doing brilliantly. They swept away Team Ignition, who looked a very strong side yesterday, and well, can they do a repeat of the semi-finals and sweep, or are we going to go all the way? Only time will tell as Error 404 enter the lobby, and well, we sit and wait. We have to wait for a thing. Obviously, same format. We start with Salty Shores, and if it goes to Game 7, we end all the way at thing. Shall we have a look at the bracket for final things before we get into this then? I say we do, so let's do it. Here you go. Semi-final 2 hasn't been updated, but it was Next Destiny Team Silent who got a 4-1 onto Orange Slice. So, full recap. Royal Strikers beaten 3-0. 4th versus 5th seed. 5th seed comes through. Arrow 404, the first seed, beating 8th seed Tram 2. 11-0, 7-1, and 7-0 apparently. An absolutely dominant game from them. Next Destiny Team Silent then got a 3-0 game over 7th seed GG Team. They put up a very good fight though for a 7th seed team, and Orange Slice got past Driving Aces, who were 6th seed at the time. And well, you have in the semi-finals, there you go, updated now. Error 404 swept Team Ignition. They looked comfortable throughout. Well. What can I say? And Next Destiny Team Silent, a very close matchup with Orange Slice, 3rd seed. But Next Destiny Team Silent were better. Now then, all 6 players are in. Let's send them on the way for the grand finals. Alright, I am going to have a lot to drink this series, and well, game number 1 underway. It's a good kickoff for 404. They did come up strong. Timon looks for a very quick shot, and it's going in. 5 seconds into the grand finals. Timon, the MVP, I would say, of the series in the semis, pulls a shot out very quickly. And well, isn't that good? And there's a very late good luck, have fun from Tommy G, but a good luck, have fun is still a good luck, have fun. I have waffled a bit, but it's fine. And it's a good kickoff this time for Team Next Destiny as they look to push on, but Timon with a good save. Not trying to double commit here, but Myla looks for a banging shot, and Volt, as it is just wide of the post, Volt manages to get a touch onto it as Volt now works his way around. Volt does manage to get beaten out though. Myla looks for a 50. It's a good 50. Timon looks for a flip reset, gets it over one almost as Feanor was sat waiting on the goal line as Volp is up. Myla Skyfall with a good backboard read, and Tommy G now 50'd by Myla. And now Volp with a clear, and what a save. It will be epic save for Volp here, and Perversa is there, but it's not going to be in. And well, Volp looks to get a shot in as Tommy G looks for a good clear, gets it. Timon is there, but it's not going to be a shot cut out by Feanor. And well, Perversa looks for a shot down. It's going to be saved by Tommy G. And now we're going to see Myla Skyfall all under control. What can they do with it? This has been a very long 1 minute 20, but it's been a good start for both teams now, as we're going to see Volt with a quick shot into the top. Oh my goodness, what a save from Myla, and Myla keeps it alive for them at this rate. Myla with another brilliant clear, and well, what a series is being shown here. And well, 2 minutes gone, 1-0 the scoreline, and well, only time will tell how far this series will go. But Perversa, who wants to make it 1-1 now, is going to make it 1-1. Perversa with a beautiful aerial goal, catches the defense off guard, and well, 1-1. Sounds like game on as Timon does backflip there. He's not going to be too happy, but 1-1 in the series. It's going to be all on edge now as Tommy G looks for the drop down. Perversa gets the drop down, isn't going to reach it as Volt gets there. Myla Skyfall, good 50 onto it. Tommy G looks for a hit, gets a good shot along. Feanor gets it along. Can it go middle now? It can not, as we're going to see a shot out now. That's going to go wide though from Tommy G as Perversa looks to move the ball upfield now. It's Timon looks for a quick shot. Myla Skyfall beats him out there. It's Volt now. Perversa looks for a quick shot, and Tommy G going to get the 50 now. It's Timon fakes one. Oh my goodness, it's almost perfect, but Perversa is in the net with the save, and how crucial that could have been in this scoreline. It's going to be a shot from Myla, and Volt does get the save as Timon has an open net now. They bit overextended a tiny bit in Next Destiny, but it's going to pay off for Error 404 as Timon picks the ball up and takes it all the way downfield for a 2-1 scoreline. And well, what can you say? This is going very well at the moment for this side, as obviously the graphics says 2-1 at the minute. It's looking good for Error 404. Everything's looking good for them. And now we're going to see Timon with the ball under control. Myla, good 50. Volp is up. Good aerial attack now as Volp looks to pin it middle. Perversa going to be 50 with Myla. Bit of a miscommunication in the defense. And Volp puts in his first goal of the game. He's got 2 saves. He's also got a goal for it. Volp, well, all I'm going to say is Next Destiny haven't been put under pressure like this before. Maybe that is the reason they are crumbling now. But 3-1 Error 404. They've looked the strongest at the moment, and it's paid off for them with 3 goals at the moment. Timon, good flick now. It's going to go over 1. Volt looks for a 50. Isn't going to do so. Perversa, Tommy G looks for a shot. Isn't going to get it. And Myla bangs it potentially onto net, but Volt denies any chance of that, and Tommy G has to pull off a save now, and Feanor with a miss there, and Volt gets it round 1. Perversa has the ball to himself. What can he do with it? Tommy G misses the demo. Over Timon as well, but Volt already up, and well, My voice is already starting to go at the moment, but it's fine. We will persevere on as Perversa almost pursues a second goal in this series for them, as Feyenoord guts a shot, but not the way he would have wanted. And now Perversa looks for a quick shot. Timon, though, does have an open net, but he sends it to the corner. Instead, potentially setting up one of his teammates, Tommy G, in the middle. He's going to look for a shot now. He goes over one, under two, it's not going to be. Feyenoord is going to go all the way here. Feyenoord, Perversa, any demo, no demo. Smiler, though, onto the backboard. Doesn't get, oh sorry, gets the double tap, but it's not going to be in. And now, Timon, Feyenoord gets the epic save on the goal line. And well, with 10 seconds left, Tommy G gonna find a goal for himself. And well, that has turned the tables completely. Another 4-1. And Tommy G is gonna be laughing as he puts in a goal. And well, very good start for the side. And well, they're gonna be quite happy with it. I'm not surprised, they deserve it as well. But now we're going to see them stuck in their half now. Next Destiny. Tommy G onto the backboard. Is Timon there? Timon's going to make it longer. 5-1. I think Feyenoord, Perversa had given up at this point. But Timon's going to find the shot. And well, we're going to see now whether Perversa can do it all himself or not, but it's going to be a 50 off kickoff. They don't want another one in, surely. I know, I can tell you my voice doesn't, but 5-1 in game number 1. Error 404. Just gone crazy. They have turned the switch. They just look better than the competition. Volp, Timon and Tommy, 9 shots between them and keeping Next Destiny onto 8. But their defense was so much more composed and well. Did it show? Yes, it did. And well played to them for it, as now we're going to enter the game number 2. And well, 4 saves I was looking for Next Destiny and only 6 for Error 404. But there is a lot longer to go in this series yet. And well, time is of the essence, as we know. And well, we are going to relax a small bit now as we get underway in game number 2. But stats looking good for Error 404 to start off. We're going to get underway. Next Destiny Esports had a bit of a shock up. Oh my goodness. My English is failing. But that's what happens when you cast exciting gameplay for this long. Game number 2, we are underway. Timon, good 50. But Volp is going to beat Myla. Oh my god, Myla, that's it. I was thinking Myla. As Volp onto the backboard. As Feyenoord gets the clear. Timon gets a good 50. It's going to go a long way, but it's going to be a bump onto the backboard. Tommy G misses out there a bit. You can see Perversa. Good 50 with him. It drops down. Is it going to go in? No, it's not. Timon not going to follow up there. And now we're seeing Next Destiny with a shot here. Volp very calmly gets the save. Epic save for him. And Perversa shooting not as accurate as he'd want it to be. Perversa bump there. Tommy G looks to make a run upfield now. Is going to go all the way. Almost Volp with a shot. And Myla Skyfall gets to save Timon. Good shot onto net. Perversa with a save. And now we're going to see Next Destiny pushing upfield. And well, that's a shot, but it is a bit wide there for Next Destiny Esports. And well, what more can they do as the ball's middle and Next Destiny with another shot and another shot. But it's not going to go in yet. And now Volp looks to beat one. Looks to do it all himself, and Feyenoord gets the ball into the middle. Good attack from them. A good demo as well. But it's not going to be there. Now, can he get the ball middle? Can he do it? Timon? No, he cannot. But Tommy G controls the ball in the middle. Oh my goodness, he falls Volp. But Skyfall shoots it at Timon. And now Timon is going to push forward. Is there someone up? Tommy G is. Oh my goodness. 50. Tommy G gets the 50 of his life. And in the grand finals, that does beautiful for him. And Timon also will be credited with a beautiful demo on the back post. And well, it works for them as they are able to take the lead in this game. Sorry, voice is slightly going, but error 404 now. They look to get the ball middle. They do that. Feyenoord though cuts it out. As now Volp is up, looks for the shot, isn't gonna get it, and Tommy G looks for a bit of a 50, and Timon going to clear it out now. Tommy G looks for a bit of a 50, isn't gonna get it. Volp's gonna get onto it though, but it's not going to do so. And Perversa looks for a shot now, isn't gonna be it. It's ball into the middle. Timon is there, but Feyenoord is also there. What a save from him, and it keeps his team in it within 1 goal, it will seem at this point. But what a save from Tommy G, as now Feyenoord shoots it onto net. Halfway gone. And well, it could be 2-0, as if it keeps 1-0, it's going to be a 2-0 lead for 404, and they haven't looked like stopping yet. They've had a considerable amount of shots, but they have not found the target yet, as we're going to see Perversa. Control, good control, as well as it's a good 50. And Volp now looks for a 50. Looks for a hit on the ball now as Timon booming clear downfield. Feyenoord looks for a 50. Timon gets it. Tommy G, what can he do off the ceiling? Volp is there, but it's not going to be so. And Tommy G subjected to bumping Feyenoord now. And Feyenoord beaten out by Timon. What can Timon do here? He can get it middle. He can do that. Tommy G is not going to get anywhere, though, as Myla Skyfall puts it middle. Volp is there. Volp is up. Open net. He just has to tap it in. 1:30 left on the clock. 2-0 to... Oh, my God. Error 404. And, well, they don't look like stopping. I said it earlier, and my point remains. They don't look like giving up. And that is good for a side that is in the lead like this. And well, we're going to see Timon now under control. Tommy G with a bit of a whiff, but it is fine. Feyenoord, good at 50 now. He looks for a demo, is not going to get it. And Volp going to get a 50 now. Myla Skyfall is up. Good 50, and Timon sends it downfield. Feyenoord, good 50. Almost a demo onto Volp, but Volp is up now. Looks for a double tap, but Perversa is going to get a save now. We're going to see Tommy G push it downfield. Tommy G looks to defend here, takes his time with it. Does he grab the 100? Yes, he does, but Myla is up. And well, Timon gets a side flip for his measure. And Perversa with a shot is almost muscled through the whole Error 404 team. But Tommy and Timon, when they work together, they are unstoppable. There's now 30 seconds left. Two goals needed, and well, 6 absolute scenes here. If Error 404 were to take it, I'd see a bit of panic from Next Destiny, but Volp, oh, he puts it a bit wide there, but it's fine. They have a 2-goal lead. No need for them to worry, as now Timon flicks it over. Feyenoord beats one, and Tommy G is going to wait. And Myla Skyfall, is Tommy G up? Yes, Tommy G is, and it's a good save. Now it's a shot from Perversa. 2-1. Here we go. Who has the bigger ice? 9 shots apiece. Perversa found the net once. Perversa, like I said, it's a team. Perversa's found it once, Tommy's found it once, and Volp has found it once. There we go. Error 404 2. Next Destiny 1. Ball into their corner, not where they'd have wanted it. Myla Skyfall, oh my goodness, is faked. Tommy G keeps it alive. He's going to want to clear it. Timon does, and that would have gone in. But it didn't. 2-1. And well, what can you say? Error 404, 10 shots. Next Destiny 9, and they had exactly the same saves. This game is as close as you like, but Error 404, they do have the edge every single time. And well, props to them. They're clearly doing something better. And well, we're going to see now what they can do as we move on to look at stats. Stats are on your screen. 2-1, and game 3 underway, 2-0 at the minute. And well, this next game could bring anything. as well. We're going to look just a bit into... As I say, they both have 1 assist as well. Myla getting the assist. Perversa getting 3 saves. The MVP on both teams had 3 saves. So maybe there's something into that. But game number 3. Myla and his Next Destiny team will be looking for a regain here. A 3-0 will be promising for Error 404, and they wouldn't have dropped a single game in the whole tournament if they sweep this as well. Tommy G, can he get it middle? He is the man to do it, but Timon is going to be there, and Myla Skyfall is not going to do anything with it. Ball cleared a long way. Feanor gets the 50. Volt isn't going to get it. Tommy G with a miss, and Perversa looks for a 50. Perversa versus Volt. Volt every day of the week. That's if you're a betting man or woman, that's where you put your money. Volt, Feanor versus Timon. Timon should have it. He does have it. Good save. Confident as well. And Myla puts the ball over Perversa now. Volt, quick shot, but it's onto the backboard, and Feanor sends it away with no actual care in the world as Timon looks to beat 1. But a minute in, we have not had a goal, and now we're going to see Perversa look to send the ball middle. Tommy G looks to send it as well. Timon sends it away, and well, we are going to see now which team puts it further forward. And now we're going to see Volt clear it downfield. Timon gets a demo onto Feanor in his own half, essentially just relieving pressure, or he went for the boost. But Myla Skyfall and Feanor, both on Feanor, Perversa, both beaten. There's Tommy G with 1:30 on the clock. Looks to find his first chance. Now Timon picks up a demo from Feanor onto Tommy. Now we're going to see Feanor pick it up, and now we're going to see Volt push the ball a long way. Tommy G with a 50 back to Timon, and well, Timon looks to get it middle. Can Timon get it middle? Tommy G a bit slow, but he picks up a demo for his troubles. Now we're going to see Timon collect the ball on the side. Timon with a flick. Volt with the... Oh my goodness. What a play from Error 404. Shame for Volt that didn't go in. What a flick from Timon. Volt almost gets the angle of a lifetime, but Tommy G is there to finish it off. And well, Error 404 take the lead again. And well, tense game this is, but Error 404 have the advantage again. Volt takes it middle. Timon looks to get it middle, is not going to do so. And well, Tommy G pops it up. Tommy G looks for a bump, isn't going to get it. Timon has the ball under control, beats 2, but 3 isn't enough. He cannot beat 3, and now we're going to see Volt pop it middle. Myla, oh my goodness, what's happened to the Error 4 defense? Never mind. But they were napping a moment. They went to bed, they pulled up the duvet thinking everything was fine. But then Milo's thought, oh, I'll have a pop here. But sadly for them, off the post. And Perversa looks for a shot, but Tommy G, as comfortable as you like, and he, oh my goodness, what a double save from him. And Tommy G with another brilliant clear. He's playing defense to another level. But now, Timon in the midfield takes control of it, bangs off the corner. Perversa, big bang. And now we see Volt, 50. Tommy G is up. Timon with a good beat onto Myla. And now we're going to see a 50 taken to the middle. Oh no! Oh no. What's happened here? Timon with the 50, and Feanor flicks it into his own net under pressure. Well, 1:44 and it's crumbling away. Now, we're going to see a 2-goal deficit for Next Destiny, but that could be a 1 less of it, but it's not going to be. Perversa looks middle. Timon booms it downfield, and we're going to see Timon clear it down. Can he do anything more with it? No, he can't. Tommy G pops it up. Isn't going to do so. Myla Skyfall is going to clear it now. Volt, huge bang onto the backboard. You want to be getting those in defense. In offense, you want to be hitting the net. But for Feyenoord, Volt, and Tommy G pushes it alongside Tybin. Can he do it? So, oh my goodness, he goes for a fake. He does fake one. We're going to see Tybin go for a shot now. But Myla gets the saves. And now, a minute left. It's crunch time for Perverse's side. Next Destiny. And Myla has to clear up in defense. They won't want this intermission of play to be too long. Volp demo, that might give them a chance to push upfield. But Tommy G being a little disruptor in the midfield, saying, oh no, you got to stay here for a minute. You have no chance of pushing the ball down forward. But Volp looks for a 50. Tommy G, good bang. And Myla Skyfall going to get a 50. And Timon not expecting the 50 there. But we're going to see Perversa push it forward. And now it's a flick to the side. And Tommy G pushes it alongside. We're going to see Timon now clear it alongside. It's a brilliant bump from Tommy G, but Timon cannot find the net. And, well, he nice shots himself. And they're going to be bantering about that. But 2-0. Game number 3 goes to Error 404. And, well, there we go. What a result for them. They are the game winner. Game number 3. And there are your stats. We're going to leave you for stats for 30 seconds. Say is going into game 4 next Destiny have to reverse sweep. Will it be tough? Yes. Can they do it? Yes. That is fine. Well, we're gonna have to go now to game number 4. It's not going to be Champions Field, it's Beckwith Park. Who knows? Beckwith Park could be the end. Champions Field could be the end. We will only find out. Error 404 are 1 game away. 5 minutes potentially away from winning this tournament. And well, what can I say? They have not lost a game. They've conceded less goals than they have played games. It's been dominant for them, but next Destiny are going to look to bring them some trouble in this final game. Timon takes control now. Feyenoord, good 50 of Tommy. We're going to see Timon look to get a clear here. He is not going to get it, and Myla isn't going to get a touch either. Volp looks to push it middle. Timon is there. There's a brilliant infield passing play. And Feyenoord to Timon look for a shot. And, well, Myla looks to get a redirect onto that, but he cannot. And Timon, big clear. As now we're going to see Timon, big 50. It drops down into the midfield. Volp with the clear. Myla Skyfall. Double commit for Error 404. This is something to take advantage of. They need to be punishing moments like that from Error 404. Like, they make an error. And, yeah, left open in the defense. As Timon, huge clear. But it's not going to be, as now Tommy G has control. He's going to take his time now. Basically, time wasting at 0-0. It's something I've never seen done before. But he may have just wanted to take control as Timon bumped out of play. Doesn't get the wave dash to recover, and Volp going to have control now. Tommy G, good 50. He looks to get it middle. Ball middle. Double demo, though. The whole Error 404 team is gone, and Tommy G almost slots it in. What a stint that would have been for him. Timon looks to get a clear. Does do. Volp looks to do it all now. Volp, all under control. Good 50 for him. Myla, oh, he misses it. But he is going to be first to the ball, but he's not going to go for it. Clearly not having the boost to go for it. Professor gets a 50. Volp takes control now. Pushes it upfield. 2 minutes gone. The longest period of time before we've had a goal in a game. Timon now takes control of it. Timon Hyman, flip reset. He gets the pop, but it doesn't go to any effect. As now we're going to see Volp 50 in the midfield. Perversa is going to be there. Skyfall puts it in the middle. And, well, Volp has just gone flying past that. As now Feyenoord drops it down. Hyman puts it into the middle. Tommy is there, but it's going to be... Oh, my God. No, it's not going to trickle in. Feyenoord with the crucial save, which could keep them in the series. Oh, my goodness. And another one. I'm having to take a drink of water. It's so intense. Feyenoord keeping Next Destiny alive single-handedly at the moment. Just with those defensive saves, it's going to keep them in the lead. And we're hitting 3 minutes with no goals. And I'm sure Error 404 would like to change that. But Feyenoord saying no thank you. And that's going to be almost over. Tommy G is in. Feyenoord, the man doing it all. And well, they've had one shot Next Destiny, and Tommy G going to be livid. He doesn't put that in. But this is Rocket League. You have those moments. And Error 404 are on the back foot probably for the first time ever in this tournament. And well, Timon gonna want to change that. They don't want to be on the back. They don't want to lose a game. They want to perfectly walk this tournament. But Feyenoord, Myla Skyfall is up. It's a good 50 now. As now we're going to see Perversa, who made a long way down the field as Volp clears it along. Timon gets onto it. So there's a lot of pressure now from Next Destiny as Myla looks for a shot, but it's off the crossbar. And Volp, oh wait, Perversa's been bumped, but Volp doesn't have boost. Volp's been bumped. 50, and oh no, they double commit. That's not what 404 Esports would have wanted. Tommy G, though, off the post. Volp 50, oh my goodness. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Just don't find the net. A minute left. They need to pull something up here. Timon's, oh no. Timon misses. 2-0. And well, we're going to see probably Error 404 lose a game. Next Destiny have momentum now. This could go any way in my opinion. And well, we're going to see Tommy G pushed down. He looks for a middle, isn't going to get it. And well, we're going to see the ball pushed across. And now we're going to see Timon ball a long way. Flip reset, he isn't going to get it. And we're going to see the ball middle, 30 seconds, they still have to score 2. And now we're going to see the ball punted downfield. And now we're going to see the ball pushed away here. And now we're going to see attack. Now throw a Volp, and Volp gets it. It goes in somehow. I've missed that completely. But there's a pass middle, it's a banging clear from Volp. And well, I think that's just a miss from Myla. Oh no, Myla's own goal. Oh, that's pain. But I'm sure they aren't worrying yet. They still have to get another goal, Error 404. Volp is up over the bar. Is Tommy G there? No, he is not. The clock ticks down. 6, 5, 4. Timon with the clear. He has to control this. He flicks it high. And it's a demo in the midfield. He's gonna... Oh my goodness. He had the angle. He needed the height. And Error 404 are beaten for the first time this series. That is insane. Next Destiny, find a game in this series, and it's all down to Feyenoord, really. He scores, and well, the team benefits, and they've benefited with a game win in this situation. And well, I wouldn't be complaining if I was either of these teams. They're putting up a brilliant performance, and well, one team is just outshining the others. We're going to get into the next game here. As Next Destiny Esports. Ooh. Are we missing a player here, potentially? I think we're missing Perversa or Tommy. Looks like we're missing Tommy. Tommy's having a connection issue. Oh my. Well. This could be interesting. Obviously being just myself, I don't really know what we can say here. We'll wait for Tommy G to sort his internet connection out. And well, here I am. What a series we are having. 3-0. And then game 4. Next Destiny Esports. Take a comeback. You couldn't have a more exciting series if you ask me. 3-1. Arrow404 still on match point, remember. But Tommy G having some connection issues. He might not be having connection issues anymore. We'll have to see as he joins the lobby. They are all in. Right, Tommy G, clearly his Wi-Fi is fine now. As we're going to tell the teams good luck, have fun as they go back in. Game number 5. Has that thrown anyone off here? Not Feyenoord as he looks for the first shot of the game, but it's not going. Ubienes of Perversa prevails onto the 50. Tommy G. Oh, sorry, Timon puts it high. Volp finds the back of the net. Very quick response. And maybe Tommy G's internet was the problem that last game. But I'm sure they are not complaining as they take the first goal in this game. And 23 seconds in, we are seeing a lead for Arrow404 here. And now Timon had potentially a bit of an open net, I would have thought there, but he chooses the safe option as Volp goes up. Perversa, a huge bang across the field. They did this a lot in the Orange Slice game, but it's not worked as well. Perversa versus Timon. Perversa looks for a good 50. Tommy G! Oh my, into the midfield from Tommy G, but it's not going to be Volp. Clears it a long way. We're going to see Perversa though with a shot, and Tommy G and Volp double commit, but Tommy G will get saved credit. And a minute in, we have a goal already. And it's going to be Next Destiny who are on the back foot here. Volp looks to put it middle. Feyenoord, good clear. Feyenoord, Timon looks for a clear. It's going to be Timon. Flip reset, but it's not going to go anywhere. He loves his flip resets. Flip resets, sorry. But they aren't proving much use to his team here. Volp, the goal scorer, looking to push the ball downfield. Myla looks to clear it away. Timon booms it along field. Feyenoord, the man of last game, is going to be there. Tommy's going to miss it. And Feyenoord's going to find the back of the net. Tommy G did not have to go at the post there. Bit of panic maybe, but it's 1-1. And well, what can I say? They're putting on a show here. And well, they're making it look kind of easy here. This Feyenoord guy, he's making it look a bit easy for him. But 1-1. We're going to see Feyenoord bang it again. Not on target, but there's not going to be a defensive slip-up either. As Perversa and Timon take a 50. We're going to see Myla, good 50. As now, we're going to see Myla look to rebuild out of this. Feyenoord, go on Feyenoord. He's going to look to do it all, but he's not going to. Perversa waiting. Perversa taking up the wall, and Timon says, no, thank you. Stay down. As he's going to give away the demo. And now we're going to see Tommy clear it alongside. We're seeing some pressure finally be put on Arrow404. And now that's Timon versus Myla. Myla sends Timon to space. Volp looks to push it alongside. Myla looks for a long way. Tommy G with a huge bang downfield. And what will that do for the pressure? I think it will relieve a good amount of it here. But we're going to see Volp versus Perversa. Perversa. Tommy G is going to beat here. We're going to see Myla look to go up here. Myla, Volp gets a good clear. Gonna see Timon. Can Timon drop it middle? He could, but it wasn't good enough. Now we see Perversa put it a long way. Timon goes to look. Oh, it's a bit of a bump onto the wall here. Now we can see a shot middle. Timon's there! And the passing plays between Volp and Timon are there. Timon puts it in off a beautiful pass from Volp. Well, Next Destiny find themselves 1 goal down. Who knows? Oh, could have been 2 goals down, but we're going to chill out now. Can they get more goals at a time, or are they just going to chill a bit more? They're looking for a third, and they get it in the form of Volp. Error 404 have found the combination here, as Volp beats everyone on the team. And, well, Myla's not going to get there. 3-1. Surely, with 105 seconds left, my voice, it might be just coming to the end of its usage for this tournament. But still lots of time left. But I don't think a team have won a game with conceding 3 goals here. So, Timon gonna have something to show. Volp puts it to the corner. He's gonna look to pass it middle. Tommy G beaten by Myla. Myla looks for the middle ball. Beats Timon. Beats Tommy. Volp's gonna clear it. Timon beats out Perversa in the midfield. Myla's up. Perversa's the back post man, and they double commit. This is where the panic comes. This is where the crunch time is real for Next Destiny, as they know they have to go all the way here. Myla Skyfall, though, is going to find the back of the net. Well, a minute left, and Timon passing it back to Myla is going to make it a lot easier. Well. Oh, my Rocket League decides to crash. This is perfect. It's fine. I can watch from the stream. No worries. We see Timon in the corner now. He looks to clear it alongside, and I might be missing a goal here. This is not good production value on my end. But, oh well, as we're going to see, obviously it was 3-2 going into the last minute. And, well, we are going to try and get back here ASAP. I'm sure the problem won't be that bad. I hope, as we're going to see a team now, I believe it's still 3-2 in the game with about 30 seconds left, as that's what stream is telling me, and we are back in the game. There we go, 20 seconds left. It is 3-2 still, as we're going to see Volp push it forward. Is there going to be a player there? It's going to be Feyenoord, who hits it off his own crossbar. Tommy G. 10 seconds left. This could be 10 seconds of the tournament. 7 seconds. 4 seconds, and well, it's going to be a clear from Volp, but it's going to be crucial. No defender back. Error 404 are your champions. It's going to be a GG's all round. And well, they are your winners. Error 404 are your winners. There you go. Series over. 4-1 Error 404. What a series that was. The stats displayed it, and well, Myla showed up in the last game, but it wasn't enough for them. And well, there we go. 2 teams down to 1. The champions are made. Error 404 are your champions of the Birthday Bash first tournament. And well, what more can we say? It was a big top bash, it's not Birthday Bash. I am thinking very differently here. Well, it is fine, do not worry. We can chill and say what a tournament it has been. GG's and well played to every single person who participated in this tournament. It was brilliant to cast from my end. And well, should we have a bracket to recap fully the tournament now? I think we should, just to get everyone's a recap of what has happened over this weekend. Well, here you go. Quarterfinal 1 saw Team Ignition send Royal Strikers home with 3 4-1s. That was very rare, but it happened. Quarterfinal 2, Error 404 dominated their series against Tram 2, sending them home very, very, very wholeheartedly. Quarterfinal 3 saw Next Destiny Team Silent beat GG Team narrowly in a very close series between 2nd and 7th seed. Quarterfinal saw Orange Slice drive their way through the driving aces. Clearly their driving was not on point on that day. Semi-final 1, this was all today. Error 404 pulled a very convincing sweep onto Team Ignition. 1st versus 5th seed, 5th seed couldn't pull out another upset. Next Destiny Team Silent then went on to beat Orange Slice 4-1. Orange Slice put up a very good performance against a strong Next Destiny side. but it was not to be for them in the end, as they only took 1 game out of the 5. And well, grand finals, another 4-1. What a performance from Next Destiny, but Aero 404 were just the more consistent team throughout, and they have to be congratulated for their efforts here. And well, what can I say? It was a brilliant tournament, Cast. I hope it was brilliant for everyone to watch. And well, I want to just say congratulations to Aero 404 for being the Big Top Bash champions. The first season of it, they will be your champions. And well, what can I say? That is it. I'm sad it is all over. But for all of you at home that have watched this weekend, thank you very much. This couldn't have been possible without all of your support at home. Thank you very much. And well, this is Kingsman. This was the Big Top Bash. Aero 404, your champions. And peace. We'll see you in a bit. Congratulations, Aero 404.